check, 1 2 1 2. So sorry. Check, 1 2 1 2. My neighbor's dog just ran into my yard, and I got some pesticides on there, and I couldn't have them out there, so I had to run out, get them, and get them back to my neighbor's house. And that threw me off on the time. Apologize for that. I saw him out the window. I was like, damn it. Get off the lawn, boy. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me. Hope everyone's doing their thing. Yeah, we had no mods the other day. Where were you guys? Wednesday, we had not one mod for like 6 hours. It felt like forever. Yeah, we had no mods. I don't know where the mods were. We were modded out. Get it? Modded out. Get it? Oh, no pun intended. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let me bring that music down a little bit. And actually, let me get to my favorite track. I didn't get to hear it. You guys might have heard it, but... where is she? Wow, we went through that much, right? Some of my favorite jams. Some of my favorite jams. Oh, okay. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me. If you're new to watching the Crypto Lifer Show, let me break it down for you. I say hello. I say thank you for my life. Thank you for all my subscribers. We talk about gratitude for the first minute because I think gratitude is everything in trading. If you appreciate the good trades you will have more. If you focus on abundance, you will get more. If you keep pushing for more, you will get more. I like dogs and stuff. I like Ja Soleil and stuff. In my view, no more moon. Bearish already. I like this track. What's up, Sam? It's Friday. Thank you for my legs. Shout out to Andreas. Thank you for my legs, baby. I woke up this morning and said, thank you for my legs. I walked to the bathroom. Said, thank you for my wife and child. Thank you for my beautiful family. Thank you for everything in my life, man. Thank you for my subs. Thank you for this experience on this earth. Unbelievable. Can we cover all the mini baby cake meta? Taking a life or lunch break. Morning. Shout out to Little Smitty. Shout out to Stack McChange. Reciprocate this good energy, people. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate you more than you would ever know. Hold on 1 second. Summer! Can I have a big jar of water? Please? Don't say it like that. It's a blessing to help somebody. I'm up on both. Shout out to everyone here. I did my own Alice in BTC trade, bro. There you go. I'm up on both. Lifer, I called Dex out yesterday and you deleted my comment. I do not delete comments. Shout out to Slick Rick. Admins do that. Today is up 100%. I called Dexy out yesterday and I didn't delete it. So I don't know who deleted it. I had a week of good trading. Shout out to the Slick Rick. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for giving us 120% on Alice. Hi, Lifers. I'm watching some super low cap, under 5-minute DeFi stuff on KuCoin. Very good fundamentals. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on DeFi. Well, tell us what they are, man. Jeez, or hit me up in the Telegram. Have we said thank you today? Absorb the love and spread it out to the world, Lifers. Thank you, Lifer. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, Ja Soleil. Thank you, Preston Collins. Thank you, Captain Crunch. Thank you, D. Harrison. Thank you, Andreas. Kudos to you. Not once have you been down on energy during these 2 difficult months. Respect. No need to be, man. Honestly, it's the best opportunities of our lives. Guys, I've trained myself to realize that these are when you make the most money. You get it? It wasn't a bad time. It's a great time. TradingView has a new logo. RIP to the old logo. Hilarious. Pour a little liquor out. That was hilarious. Jacob Canefield. Appreciate you, Jacob. If you're out there ever listening, appreciate you, man. Mods full in the house, right? We got Mod Central, baby. Yeah, the other day was not one mod. I couldn't believe it. I had to make Stack a new mod. I had to grab a new mod just to mod us out. So let's look at the Telcoin trade we gave yesterday. Spot on. You want to buy here, bottom of the channel, stop loss below the previous low, and boom, boom, boom. Up 25% in Telcoin as we speak, right like that. And that's how you do it, my friends. Uncle Doge on the billboard having a Rolex giveaway. OMG. Come on, man. You're banned. You're banned. You're banned. You're removed. We all here. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. One way from Golden Cross to Death Cross is around 1 year. Check 2017. History repeating. History talks. One way from Golden Cross to Death Cross around 1 year. Check. Mod sound off. Maybe I am, but the rest aren't. Lifer needs water stat. I know. Where's Summer? Can I please have a jar of water? Why did it break? She broke the jar, right? Is she okay? It's the one with the crypto lifer on it too, isn't it? Of course. I love you guys. Should have just asked me to do it. Nah, I just got my own. So she broke the jar. You hear it? My daughter broke the jar. It's not your fault. Don't worry. I'm not mad at you, baby. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm just telling them what happened. I'm not mad at you, baby. It's all right. It's just a jar. I have 2 of them. Thank gosh. I have 3 of them. I'm just happy you didn't get hurt. That's all that matters is that you didn't get hurt. Yo, Lifer, play your tune. My man MJ, what's up? Uncle Dojo. Oh, come on, man. Stop. Thanks for the 58 likes. 87 people watching. Kids Eye, the best. Yeah, right? All right. 23% gains for Telcoin. Right now where we're sitting, looks like it wants more. Pushing up to the upside here. When it came back down for this retest, I suggested I would buy back in. I actually went and should have posted. I was like, yo, that's a perfect retest because there's your resistance. Came back to resistance. You buy right in there again. Boom. I sold the top last night. Bought right back in on resistance. Pop it. Also, the stochastics was telling us it wants more. So Telcoin up, doing its thing, and that's how you play Telcoin. So, what's BTC doing? So tank now. What's up, MJ? It's only a jar. Yep, just a jar, baby. What we shortened today, mate. I'm still holding Matic, hoping for a miracle. I'm just hoping for a miracle. Don't hope for miracles, man. That's usually how people get beat down. Yeah, she said she was fun. Party music is nice. 30 people need to pay that tax. What's going on? I don't know, man. Off frequency. High frequency people hit the like button. So if you have high frequency, hit the like button. If you have low frequency, you don't hit the like button. It's pretty simple. CHR jamming. Telcoin jamming. Matic strong. You out here with a hat trick. Madden fam. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. Look at you. Yeah, you out here with a hat trick, right? Dude, everything doing its thing, man. I made call after call. This is the biggest call of yesterday. If you're new to the live stream, I give free calls every single day. Pumping. We pump with good music, pump with good energy, and we bring it every single day, baby. This is the Crypto Lifer Show. Nothing you've ever seen on YouTube. There's nothing like this. There really isn't. Let's go back to yesterday. I just want to show you how it started. If you go to the Crypto Lifer Show yesterday. So I just want to show you how this works. Okay? Also, all timestamps here. But look, I didn't even wait. I started the live stream, the countdown, 9 minutes. I talked a little bit about the crypto space. And what did I do? What did I do? Thank you so much, Summer. Are you okay, baby? Mm-hmm. Come here. Did it not hit your foot?
No.
You clean it all up? Mommy's okay? Don't worry. Thank you so much. And I'm not wearing the same shirt. I'm wearing my Bitcoin shirt today. But check it out. So look, at the beginning of the live stream, there wasn't 11 minutes in, I gave you this call on Telcoin. And I explained exactly what was going on, where to get in, where to put the stop loss. Exactly. Like, who else does that? I didn't want to waste any of your time. Got you in there right in the first 10 minutes of the show. I gave you the hottest call. And then here we are, back into the future. And we are back into the future. Isn't that funny? Because I'm going to go back into the future now from this cut. That's kind of cool. Let's go back to the future now. But this is what I'm talking about. I think this is why. And then, you know, today I went through and I lost 10 patrons. 11 patrons are leaving this month. And I looked at the names and there are people and I'm like, why? Like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, the hell are you doing? You know, I almost feel bad for them. I'm like, are they just not situated right? Is something going on in their life? Can they not focus? And my wife said, you know, it's not you. She said, not everybody's going to put in the effort. Not everybody's going to go hard. And you can't force people to figure it out. And, you know, there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for everybody. And, hey, it is what it is. So I miss those people. But it is what it is, man. Crypto is life. Crypto is fam and love. So thank you for the Lifer community. Here to a grateful super chat. That is all. Thank you so much, Love Learning. Denise, I appreciate you more than you would ever know. Gotta have a call with you. I gotta get you on. We gotta chill, Denise. I miss you. Love Learning. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Hope everyone in your family's okay. I know you're a sweet soul, always helping out, always doing your thing. So there you go. First thing I do is hit the like button. 10 out of 20 in. There you go. There's no such thing as the 25. They drained you of the knowledge and bounced. It's crazy, right? It's all good, man. Join the free room. You'll see 100 is worth it and then some. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going down now. Let's get back into the business. Back to Telcoin. But just the proof is in the pudding every single day. Show up every single day. And no matter what the market structure goes, whatever we're seeing, we're able to pull profits out of the market. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. We shorted Bitcoin when it was sitting ups and down. Then we found it in an uptrend. We caught the trend. We're able to establish what's happening and what's going down. So there you go. I want to be a president. I don't think that will happen either. Charles, I want to be president. Charles Jansen, join the free room. Yeah. There really isn't nothing like the lifer. Hit those likes. Shout out to Trent Osborne with the $2.99 super chat on a Friday. Fridays always make me happy. Beautiful time to be alive. I have a question. I have a leverage with 10x, but the liquidation price is 48 cents. I enter Matic at 98 cents. That's not possible. I don't know, man. I got to see your own trade. Around 5 minutes, people doubled in the chat room. Appreciate everyone here, man. It's a long game, dude. I'm not sure what's going on with you, man. Either you did it or you didn't. Maybe a very small amount of money. Might be a smaller amount than you thought that you put into the trade. That's what I'm suggesting. Shout out to Trent Osborne for the $2.99 super. No, wait. Yeah, there. Oh, I guess. Super chat. No. It's opposite. There you go. I got to do the opposite. Super chat. All right. Okay, so Telcoin doing its thing. All right. A little bit of a dump here, but we'll see what's happening. Pushing up. This looks good. It just bounced off support again. Let's go into a smaller time frame. Try to get some market structure. So yeah, I mean, it flagged. This is what's called another bull flag. It's a falling wedge flag, but that's a flag on a smaller time frame. Pumped off the flag. And watch that 1 hour, 30 minutes a little high too. So watch it flag. Now you wait for a 30-minute flag when this comes down to the downside. And then jump back in. 1 hour still has momentum to the upside. So glad to see you here in the physical. But no, you're always here in spirit. Shout out to Mike Jordan. Appreciate that dude. Right? So naughty, man. Bye, CHR. Room got hacked. Saying thank you to the Lifer and the Lifer gang, admins and mods. We stay loyal. Shout out to Mike Jordan. Much respect, bro. My Lifer gang all day long. Amp is flying. Let's take a look at that for Corey Leung. Corey Lang. Corey Lang? Corey Leung. Corey Leung. Or Corey Ling. I don't know exactly how to say it. Thor chain got hacked again for the second time. Stay away from it. I never touched it. You know, I wish I had it, but I never touched it. It is what it is. Let's take a look at AMP up 24% and pumping like you read about. Booming. And look, AMP. Some signs for AMP that it was going up. Or this is actually Ample. Ample fourth. Which isn't even AMP. Oh, actually, no, it is AMP. No, this is Ample. This is different than AMP. We'll look at AMP. BND is dangerous. The Chinese government is using it to manipulate the world. Economics. BNB? Really? Why? What? Mike, love the Lifer gang. Also, it depends on your wallet content. AMP is flying. Thorchain got hacked. So there's a AMP. This is a Ample. Ample fourth booming to the upside. It's funny. I think you're talking about AMP. We'll take a look at AMP as well. But they're both up 24%. You may be talking about Ample fourth. I'm not sure. Which is Ample. Right? AMPL. Sand booming back up to 60. Not stopping. Sand on a V-shaped recovery. It looks like we're getting into an altcoin super cycle. A lot of money coming back into the market. Getting Sand at 35, up 100% gains. Right? Since July 20th. So people that are leaving the market, people that are thinking that something's wrong, like they're missing out. They're getting faked out. You know how many people were telling you, oh, you know, we're going to see all this downside. And I'm not saying it's over, but like, I mean, if you were just paying attention like us, like we've been trading this all the last 3 weeks. The last month actually has been some of the best trading I've ever had. The volatility and the volume has been amazing. You see what I'm saying? So Binance is a Chinese company. So look, Sand, if Sand breaks out of this rising wedge, which, you know, it's going to stay on the wedge until it doesn't, pointed to the upside on the 1 hour, suggests it will break this resistance. Once Sand breaks resistance here, look for another entry if possible. Back at support, and then it's gone. That may be your last chance to catch Sand if it runs up on an insane run to the upside. So, and then if it breaks this high, I mean, it's gone, right? 69 cents, and that's a big deal for Sand. right? That's a local high, another local high resistance area there as well. So keep your eye on sand, man. Wow, we had some amazing I told you yesterday was the time to trade. There was a lot of action in the market, a lot going on, right? Rune still up 10% despite the hack, which is crazy. Hedgic takes the cake, though. I mean, this thing blasted on the BUSD pair all the way up to, what, 14 cents? Unbelievable. From 6 cents, did an amazing 100% gains. Ethereum is going to 10K. Ethereum has, I don't think it has an I in it. Binance is banned in the UK and Italy. Who cares? There's hoops you got to go through every time. Don't worry about it, man. MasterCard and Visa are still on board. Makes me not worry one bit. Cody breaking the all-time high here. Coming back for a retest. Could be a retest here of support and resistance. Resistance came back. Support. Might want to take a look at Cody in the next 6-7 hours when the 1 hour resets. Looks very promising. Okay. Only thing I worry about here, look, 4 hour. And that's why you really want to trade the 4 hour. Look how you traded the 4 hour and the 4 hour only. Maybe you caught a breakout. And you go to a smaller time frame to see the retest. Let me show you what I'm saying. You go to like the 30-minute, watch for the retest. Breakout. There's kind of a retest there. Came down, tried to come down, and couldn't. Really range bound to this previous candle close there and bounced. But you'd see it retest, and when it retests, wait for it, Let's see the 1 hour. Yeah, you'd wait for this to come down. There's divergence there as well. If you miss the divergence, you look for the next higher low. Then a higher high. If you break through the high, then that's where you get in. So you can put a line here. If we break through this high, we're bullish. Come down for another higher low. Higher high, higher low. Even. Kind of shady, but then we break for a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Uptrend has been forming. So you can see that's a change in trend. The trend's your friend until it's not. Okay. Wedges and indicators. Ampleforth just got listed on Aave. Extremely bullish news. BNB is churning mechanism, which is not ethical. Preston Collins. BNB is so economical and less fees. I don't try to spread FUD, man. We'll take it day by day. I like my BNB. Always have, always will. I've been holding BNB for 5 years. No, 4 years. Since the second or third month it came out. I said this is going to be the biggest exchanges in the world. I'm going to hold the BNB token. Like, it is what it is. Now look at this. About to have a pump in AXS. If you missed the last one, looks like it's about to get busy one more time. Might do a double bottom here. Anywhere in this region might be a nice buy. Right? I don't want to tell you exactly what to do. You do whatever makes you feel good. But in here somewhere, stop loss below this previous low. And I think this thing is going to rip again. Axie Infinity. People are all over it. It is pumping to the upside on something crazy. Already kind of did a little dip buy there. If it hit the measured move, that's 31% gains on Axie. Not too shabby at all. Are you in DPR? Deeper network. I am in DPR. Yes, not too much though. That's the sugar. Else how Binance became that big. Alts like Pokemon, gotta catch them all. But BNB is so economical and less fees. Preston Collins, makes sense. I'm thinking to add more to make my average down to under 1. Feel like ETC is about to boom over a B in volume. Super chat for deep dives and newbies. Hit the like button. Support the Crypto Lifer. My fellow mods will tell you the same. I see the churn. Fee discount on trading. Totally a churn. Also listing has to be done in BNB. I like LTO a lot. Not many people talking about LTO. That's a tweet your top. I stay away from those in the 1 hour. Wait for this to come back down to previous support. And then we'll talk about it again. But LTO's on my radar. Look around for a call for LTO. People have been talking. Look, all the altcoins are up 100%. Slowly. It's like they did it behind your back. While everyone told you the market was dumping and everything was going down to the down. 39. This one's up 39. But altcoins are just slowly creeping up for gains. All around. That's why I'm buying, I sold the top here on Tel, and I sold the top on Matic last night. I just watched the 1 hour. I'm doing 1 hour trades here and there, scalping 1 hour trades, and then using the profits to gain more. That's the idea. So look, this is Matic now. It broke out of the pennant. You could say it's doing a retest too. That's a retest, and now it's forming a higher, and that's a higher low. Buy the higher low. Now we can make a higher high. So now you want to just see if Matic breaks above 95 again at 91. Could be a good positional strength here. The 1 hour making another high. MACD about to turn. We have the only thing I don't like. Rising price, with falling volume. See this? Rising price with falling volume. I guess you could say we went like that, and now we're kind of falling price and falling volume. We could get a reversal there. Okay. And you could say this was the reversal of falling price and falling volume. We did get the reversal. Now we're getting the same thing again. Okay. I'm interested in that idea. Something like that. Doge and KuCoin TA, please. Thank you. Shout out to Madden Fan for the $2.99. Appreciate you. 60% USD is fake money. I like USD currency. It is trusted. No, it's not possible, Justin. Facts. All right. I'm going to stay grounded in what I'm talking about here. So I'm looking at Matic here, and now what's called a bull pennant. A bull rectangle. Right? Just continuing to the upside. We got the bullish cross there where the 50 crossed the 200-day moving average. Golden cross on the 1 hour. Can we get a golden cross on the 4 hour? We're looking for it. Curving up. We're getting the 21 cross on the 50. Bullish signs. And look, this is divergence. Well, we're getting a curve down on the stochastics, but a move to the upside. Now, possible rising wedge with a break to the downside. This is the only issue I see here. Bearish. The 4 hour could dump on us. Back to support. Right here at 72. So don't be surprised if we see it at 72. We'll see what happens. So far, the 1 hour suggests nay. The 1 hour suggesting strong momentum to the upside. And it's looking pretty good for Matic. So, may trade Matic again right here. Bottom of the pennant. You would enter. You would use basically the idea that we are making a higher low. So, the last idea would you would set your stop loss at the lower low. Just like here. You'd get in here and put a stop loss at the lower low. You'd be here by now. And would have made your way up the pattern. If this breaks up, usually this breaks up parabolic and gets pretty crazy for some high gains. So I'm taking a look at Matic right now. I'm thinking of re-entering Matic again for another scalp. Okay. 1 hour looks good to go. It's hot to trot. Let's take the 30-minute is pointing up with some momentum as well. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Remember, though, that 4 hours fighting us, so these are the 1 hour trades. That's why I'm sticking to the 1 hour until the 4 hour resets. Then I'll take over with a 4 hour trade. You got what I'm saying? That's how you play time frames. Very important how you split time frames back and forth, right? You got to understand how to switch back and forth between time frames. Extremely, extremely important. Let's get to that super chat for Doge and KuCoin shares. All right? But here's an idea from Matic right now. It's on the sidelines, but I'll get back to it in a second. Oh, it's funny. I'm looking for TradingView, and I don't know it because it's got this darker. I'm looking for the light. Funny. New logo for TradingView. The times have changed. Been learning that hardcore. Then what is not trash? Please tell me. Now Cover had a huge pump to the upside. Remember, it's interesting. We went over token metrics, and token metrics said Cover was going to be a weekly hot play, and it was. There it was. 2 days later, it popped. We went over this Thursday, actually, the next night, today, or last night. We went over this on the weekly screen share, and then it would pop later into the night. Possible shoulder, head, and shoulder, even though it's defunct and messed up. I mean, it's a drunken head and shoulder, drunken inverted head and shoulder, and it popped to the upside. Who knew it would do that? That looks like manipulation to me, for sure. I mean, a bit of a strange behavior there. And did it get all the way back to the all-time high at about 280? So it went from 181 all the way back up to about 280. Went up 100 on its own. That's not the highest it's been. This thing was like $1,200 at one point. I remember when it first came out, and it just absolutely dumped to the downside. So Cover Protocol, it's insurance. They actually got a hack too. Something happened. They got hacked up here, and that's what happened. Cover started, came up huge, right? And then dumped like most coins. I don't know how to read charts. Can you pull and educate me on Uncle Doge chart? Braddock Mangler. I'll take a look at Uncle Doge for you. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. IDEX had some news yesterday. And boom, cup and handle for IDEX as well. The BTC pair pumping nicely on the 3-day chart. Has more momentum to go to the upside. Watch for it to break this resistance, and this thing is still ready to rock. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. See, the 4 hour on every single coin is pointing to the downside. So we're all hoping that the 1 hour will stretch us sideways, right? And that's what we're watching here. And that's how you kind of get out. That's how it begins. That's how moves start, right? We talked about Kava, gave you Kava. We were hot on Kava. Kava pumping hard into the night and moving hard. I mean, booming. Said if it could bounce off this resistance point. Look, and it's also in a what? Cup and handle. I teach you guys about this cup and handle over and over again. Here's the call for Kava. Did get stopped out, but then you could get back in once we reclaim resistance. Only a 6% loss, and if you wrote it up, right, you would have reclaimed the 6% loss and got back up even more. So don't this is why you trade the way I trade. It's okay. You kind of want to be stopped out every once in a while. It's okay. It's okay. It's part of the game. That means you're in every time. That means you're showing up. It's like a quarterback. You say hike, sometimes you get sacked, right? But you throw touchdowns as well, right? So 4 sacks and a touchdown. Oh well, right? Or a hit or a hurry. It is what it is, but you keep saying hike every time. Keep showing up every single time. And it's, look, it's just they knew where I was. Look, that's crazy. It's like they knew exactly where we were. Wicked you out, you know? Honestly, though, I can't remember if we made the call before or after that point, right? Because that's how I would have got in here. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder. Got in on the shoulder right there. Stop loss below the previous high and rode this to the upside. And I see more gains for Kava coming. So watch out for Kava pumping. All right. Let's take a look at KuCoin shares and Doge for the super chat. Appreciate the super chats coming in. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Let's look at what we got going on. So KuCoin shares has been doing some up and down business, right? I sold it at $17.79. I got in at about $1 a long time ago. So KuCoin shares, man. Shout out to KuCoin shares. It's a long-term trade as well. It took a long time. So shoulder, head, and shoulder. You see what I'm saying? Let's break that down right off the bat. It's the same pattern every time. Okay. Neckline to the head. Measured move. Look at that. That's exactly where we hit. Anyone tells you the pattern trading don't work and then you can't find the measured move, or I don't know, whatever. I just hear it sometimes on random streams. I'll be watching a stream. Guys will be like, man, those pattern traders get you wrecked every time. And I'm like, what is he talking about? Like, confuses the heck out of me, man. And honestly, nobody's 100%. You just got to find someone on YouTube that's actually using real money and showing you what they do. You got to find someone who's not BSing you, man. You know? I don't even know how. And honestly, there's actually really good guys out there that just like, they're just not going to be as transparent as me. And they're not even shady people. They're like good people. They're just like, I just truly believe I could die tomorrow. And I live that way, man. I truly live that way. Like, every single morning I wake up, I'm like, what could I do today that I could change the world with? Like, what could I do right now, you know? So cup and handle for KuCoin shares. All right. And it's coming right back down to previous resistance. Look, resistance, support, bounce. Now, if it holds this support region, that's pretty sweet. And it's also forming a bit of a shoulder head and a shoulder there with a neckline. All right. I'd like to see it get above the 200-day moving average right now. Look, the 50 might cross the 200, which is a death cross, right? Which we have here. It's okay. Not the worst thing in the world, but, you know. The daily wants to pump to the upside, right? So I would just watch this 4 hour closely. Watch this 1 hour. 1 hour wants to pump, and we're flagging. So you get mixed signals right now. Everything's kind of it's doing what Bitcoin's doing. All the USDT pairs are going to follow Bitcoin. You see this? That's why you always want to trade BTC on the side. Like, you want to have, look, you want to split screen a lot when you're trading these coins. And look, you got Bitcoin on one side. We'll go to the 1 hour. And you'll see if they're eerily doing the exact same thing, right? So Bitcoin did a fake out, broke back down to the pattern. It's in a rising wedge. 68% chance that it breaks to the downside. To the downside, all right? To the downside. Small measured move is just the length of the back of this. That would bring us there, but maybe I think we might extend it there or there. We'll see. The measured moves around about here, though. About 31,200. So don't be surprised if we come back to 31,000. Would be a great support region because look, bounce, 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 drop, breakabout. It would nice to come back and hit this for support. I'd like us to test it one more time, and then that would tell me that all is well. Right there. Bounce, and we're gone. You see what I'm saying? That's the bounce I'm looking for. That's what I'm going for. That's what I need. That's what I want, baby. Hit me, baby, one more time with the bounce to the upside. So we're looking for Bitcoin USDT, I think, to possibly fall out of this pattern with the 4-hour bear bullish. But you know what? I'm not saying it's a guarantee, and I'm not saying it's going to happen. There's a 68% chance, and this is what this pattern does. So if it fell out and it did this, it would be normal TA, did exactly what it was supposed to do. And we have some other levels. And, you know, could the 1 hour possibly bounce off the 200-day? That would be a lovely sign as well. We're getting a golden cross here on the 1 hour. Not too bad. They come and go, though, so they're not, like, hugely, you know, to be believed on. 21 crossing the 50 here, though, and the 50 coming for that on the 4 hour as well. So and look how I'm juxtaposing Bitcoin with KuCoin shares on the right. And look how they look exact. Look, there's a little J hook, or, you know, a little hook there. Hook up. Here's a little hook. You can see they match exactly. There's your height, there's your down, there's your up, there's your second hill, there's your second hill, there's the down. So you're watching these coins and you're watching Bitcoin. They all depend on Bitcoin. How fun is that? Very interesting, right? Extremely interesting. Send me a super chat if you just got your mind blown. Send me a super chat if this helps you. Send in a super chat if you learned something right now and that was like really, really appreciative. Let me know that this helps. All right? Because the guy asked for a KuCoin shares. I've never seen someone answer a super chat like this. I see a guy go, oh, there's some resistance there. There's there. Yeah, look for KuCoin to break there. If it breaks there, yeah, good. Okay, next coin. Dude, these guys who do TA out here, come on, man. So, it's about technique. It's about strategy. It's about multiple indications what you can do, right? So, I'll follow this up with a trade in my Patreon, but I'm not going to post it here. But I'll show you that there is support and resistance lines, and we do see that this could pump to the upside on the 1 hour. But I will silently right now, look, I'm going to take this to the left part of my screen. I'm going to make the trade, and I'm post it to the Patreon, but I'm not going to show you guys the in and out. You're going to have to join the Patreon for that. I'm going to hold back every once in a while now. Hold back just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I know there's people out there that are on the fence. But what if every once in a while they just don't get that trade? Right? Bam. So I see exactly the levels that I want. I got my stop loss, my take profit. It looks like a beautiful trade. And I'm going to post it to the Patreons right now. So if you pay $99 a month, you just got that trade sent right to you on the 1 hour. Okay, let's get into Doge. Doge, I'll give you the whole trade on the super chat. I never did that before. I wanted to try it. I wanted to say, ooh, what if I just, you know, what if they just don't get it all every time, right? They realize the value of the Patreon. That's what I'm trying to prove here. Okay, so Bitcoin messing with Amazon. We're going to talk about that as well. We're going to break that down for you so you can see what we're talking about. So, yeah. Okay, so now we're going to look at Doge. Doge doing pretty nice. I like what I see Doge doing. 150 people watching. 109 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? That would be amazing on this beautiful Friday. A beautiful day. AMP pumping today. KuCoin shares. I'm holding KuCoin shares long term. Any raise up is a chance to escape. I'm sure he'll explain later. What's up with the title? Tether has been audited. I'm a DXY. Don't worry, man. Morning, fam. Keep an eye on Deeper Network. They have submitted an application to Helium to use their device to mine HNT. Would be about $399 USD to add on to their device. Stay tuned. Oh, so you'll be able to mine Deeper Network on a Helium miner? Interesting. Trent Osborne, how long have they been shilling Tether? Thank you for all you do. Got to jump off to work for a while. Looking forward to our tutoring Sunday. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you, Mark. LOL, long before I arrived on the scene. KuCoin and Genzil are all from Singapore. None has good performance. I extremely disagree. Uncle Doge is the next baby Doge. We have a billboard at NYC. Oh, come on. Stop. You're out. You're out. Removed. I'm removing you if you shill. Okay, so look at this. We're going to look at Doge. Doge is in a bit possible cut. Handle. Breaking up to the upside. We see a golden cross here on the 1 hour. And it's just very similar, like we're talking, everything's kind of following this BTC move. Because Doge has this higher push to the upside. It has a little bit of different of a channel. I like Doge right now. Let me look down here at the stochastic, pointing to the downside. May round out soon or come down a little lower. You know, nothing is guaranteed in trading, but what you can do is play the probabilities. Right here, we do see some support and resistance that we took, bounced off of that. Interesting. We have a long pull. Even took the price action there. It isn't only a 1 hour trade. If I go to the 4 hour, I bet the 4 hour is pointing down like everything else. Yes, but it's getting lower than the other things. Interesting. This is very interesting. I think Doge is getting bullish. You have a shoulder, you have a head, and you have another shoulder for Dogecoin. Interesting. I do cash trade on my prop desk. Yeah. Well, I'm a full crypto guy. I'm out of cash, man. I sailed out of cash a long time ago. I load a credit card with USDC and I'm gone, baby. Gone, baby, gone, just like the movie. So check it out. Doge, man, possibly pumping to the upside. Also, same target as that target of this deep inverted head and shoulder that's possibly forming here, you know? And it's breaking out of previous resistance that it was in as well. So these are all good signs for Doge. I think I got a trade here for Doge for you. Let me take a look at what's happening. I would enter at the bottom of the trend line, aggressive buy. That's where I love to buy. I put a stop loss at 3.3%. And I would try to ride this Doge call up 25% gains for Doge. Looks highly probable. Watch it. Could come down a little more, though. Don't be surprised if it comes down one more and touches support. Maybe right there. Either way, there or there, I think it's a good buy. And then a stop loss, you know, a little bit outside support at about 0.1845. Yeah, so 18,445 is the stop. And see if you can get all the way to the target. You might have that interaction with the 200, which I've seen many times on the 4 hour. And that just will be like, boop, and you won't get past it. So look for 22.49, possibly to be your first level of resistance. And then see what happens from there. Do you come back and retest this wick? You know? This area here. You got some other areas right here. You could test this area with this candle closed. A little bit of a chop down in this area here. So we'll see. Don't long till tomorrow. Yeah. Shorts today. Don't long till tomorrow. Do you think Bitcoin will be 100K by the end of 2021 or beginning of 2022? I think it will be well over 100K. We had a big dump. We have to come back down a little before more action. It happens in every market. We don't have to come back down. We just have to consolidate. You see? Just listen to what I teach you, Jay-Z. Listen. Because I can tell what you just said. You're like, shorts, guys, because we have to. But the 1 hour is low on the stochastic, so you wouldn't be shorting Bitcoin now. You would short Bitcoin when this comes back up, and then the time to short will be at like 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. tonight. I think you're right. You're just a little preemptive. All right. I think we can still pump. I mean, this consolidation suggests we might get a pump here still throughout the day. When Bitcoin is low on the stochastics, you don't want to go against BTC. All right. Someone asked about Uncle Doge. Let's take a look. KSC long term. Check the range. We are at the top of the range. No, this is a range. We're at the bottom of the range. Disagree. See, me and you constantly have some type of back and forth, but it's good. It's all good. To me, this is a range. I don't know what you call a range. And this is going to make it to the top of the pattern, I believe, and then possibly break back down. There's your short. I suggest this breaks down. Yes. You said there's a pump. Usually we get a dump. Yes. You might. I don't know if you didn't see this earlier on the stream. Charles Grant, great suggestion by Stack My Chains about the free room. Always check out the links. No, sorry. Okay. Yeah, so this was a rising wedge. Said it would break to the downside. Highly likely because, look, we're going to end up. If this is what happens, look. I'm projecting for you, man. Use my crazy brain. It's savant-like. So like there. Boom, right? So I think we're going to do something like this, right? So this is going to kind of sideways action here. Then it's going to come up. It's going to do. They might even wick us down a little bit and scare everybody. Boom, right? Break out of the pattern for the fake out, right? And they'll get all the longs to long in, okay? And then they'll break down into the pattern and break down. And they'll liquidate all the longs that think we're breaking out of a rising wedge, right? This is possible. Then they'll come here, play games again, And then that's when this should break down, retest, come down, but then they'll fake out the shorts, bring us even lower than you think you should, bring us back up. Then we can consolidate and see what happens. And then they'll liquidate the longs and they'll liquidate the shorts. And they'll get everybody in the game. And usually whoever gets liquidated the most is what they're going to do. You should go on how the market, whoever the market manipulators get to liquidate more of. Highly likely, I think that's going to play out, but we'll see. We'll see. Nothing is set in stone. Just an idea, right? No more Uncles. No more Uncle Soj. I don't know what he's saying. Shout out to everyone here. 157 people watching, 119 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? They do this to trap the longs. Yeah, Morning Lifer, love your show. Would you look at T-Drop, please? Just got on. Send in that super chat if you can, Susan Carpenter. It just... My admin team says, we want to create this environment of constant super chatting. Even $1, 99 cents. It could be tiny amounts. It just creates this energy. The market moves in directions where most money is most of the time. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It goes to where the money is. And if everyone shorts, it's going to go eat that short alive. We'll take a look at the Uncle Doge chart for Braddock Mangler. Shout out to Braddock, man. Cool name, man. I don't think I've ever met anyone named Braddock. I like that name. Let's take a look at Uncle Doge chart. You got to go to PooCoin or Dex Tools. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. What a beautiful Friday. What a beautiful day to be alive. I am so thankful to have a YouTube channel. I'm so thankful to be alive, and I'm so thankful to be here every single day. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you more than you would ever know. We'll take a look at Lattice Token in a second too as well. One of my calls, been looking at Lattice very, very long, very close. Also a call by Token Metrics. Lattice Token. KuCoin seems to be the spot. It's banging on them. It's doing really, really good. Oh, look, Binance chain, KuCoin chain. I just saw that. KuCoin, you can change to KCC now. Very, very interesting. They're going to have Uncle Kook for soon. Uncle Kook. I should make the Uncle Kook coin. Uncle Doge. $1.6 million market cap. In the dumps. It got pumped and dumped. I can't believe we're finally going over this coin. We refused for a few days. They bombarded the channel. But a super chat is a super chat. I'm a businessman. Super chat is business. This is a business transaction. So I play my role in business. I realize I'm a different person when it comes to business. Like business, I think it's an Aries trait. I don't know Aries, but like when it comes to business, it's business, baby. It's dead serious every single time, right? No jokes, no games. So check it out. This is just in a falling wedge when, 68% chance it breaks to the upside. Try to break up again. You could say it's in a slight cup and handle as well. Degenerative cup and handle. Okay. This track just bangs out. It's just like bottom, bottom, hitting a higher low. We're hitting the low. It's basically back to the low. I think this thing was a pump and dump, man. I don't know. I stay away from these little coins, man. Appreciate the super chat, man, but we're out. We're out on Uncle Doge, baby. Okay. Smash them likes. Shout out to JB. Don't trust those guys or whales. They are nothing, not doing charity. Yeah, right? That's what the tall wicks were on the first peak. Then they will come back up, but not as high to keep them in the trade, thinking it will pump, then drop it. Bitcoin Weekly formed a nice bump and run reversal, aka bar. Yes, a bump and run reversal on the weekly. Let's take a look at that. A bump and run reversal is not a good sign. That's a very bearish sign. Very bearish. Let's take a look at what you're saying on the weekly bump and run. So bump and runs when you have like a long, like diagonal, see this? Diagonal support line. You fall back, you hit it, and then you run down, and then it just kind of trickles down. So it's called a bump and run. And so far, yeah, I mean, it's in a down trend on the weekly. Till we get a higher low on the weekly or a higher high, you're right. But falling wedges do break to the upside 68% of the time. And you can't say that's not in a falling wedge. Okay? And you can't say we're not extremely oversold. And you cannot also say that you don't see hidden bullish divergence. Swing up to swing up. Swing down to swing down. It tells me that the trend will continue to the upside. Highly likely. I've played this many, many times. Let me do a juxtaposition for you. Let me show you how I played Aave in the long run here. Some key strategy you're about to learn right now, so stay tuned. Watch this. Record your screen if you have to. This is something you don't want to miss, folks. So we're going to look at Aave, right? Look at this. Say it ain't so, but like, I'm going to show you something right now. They're not going to be perfect, but look. Watch this. Watch this. Humor me this. And you're talking to a guy who's been in these rooms, in these trades, on these charts for so long, man. And I've been in it, and I've been seeing it my whole life long. And like, that fractal is the same, right? And everyone's, oh, it's Wyckoff. But we've been doing this same shape on all things so much. Like, I see it all the time, right? And this was a bump and run too, just like you said. Look, because we had the diagonal, we hit, we ran, we did. But and that's the run. We bump and ran, but it doesn't mean it. So I'm just showing you a fractal here. All right, now I'm going to show you something else for Aave. Okay. What happened? Where's my? Got to go back in time. Got to go back in time. All right. Back when right here. Look at this. This is what I'm trying to show you. So look at this. We're going to go to the daily time frame. Well, let me do that when I'm up in here. Check it out. We're going to go to the daily time frame right now. I'm going to show you something very, very key. Watch. When I slow down and get really into something, it means I'm heavily focused and trying to show you something very, very deep about the markets. Okay? So look. We were right here again too. All right, and let me show you how similar this is to Bitcoin. All right. I may be teaching you something right now you never even thought possible or that you didn't know. So you have your swing up to swing up, right? You could say we're actually here, swing up to swing up. Something like that. It looks just like this. And there's your breakdown, and and then you have a bump and run up there, technically, look. This was your bump and run. Because you came up, you bumped, and you ran down, right? And then you had the swing ups. And if you even took this one down here, if you wanted to, just like this. Because it has the archway up again, archway up again. Completely similar ideas here. And look, swing down to swing down. Tells you that the trend will continue to the upside. And we would continue to the upside. And I saw this play out so many times throughout this run on Aave. Like, it happened on multiple time frames. 4 hour. The 4 hour just kept playing out. And I kept using fractals on Bitcoin and Aave. And I was going back and forth. Some of the coolest stuff I ever learned. And I stuck with hidden divergence, man. And it paid me so well so many times. Like, here it is again. Very similar idea. Looks a lot like what Bitcoin's doing right now. Say they don't. Say they don't. Swing up to swing up. Right? Look at this. Swing down to swing down. What would occur here? Check out Adam. Looks to be a bull pennant with a cup and handle. Yeah. And look at that. Boom to the upside. Boom to the upside. So, I'm just going by fractal magic. I'm going by what I know as divergence. I see a strong set of divergence playing out here on BTC. And I'm the only guy saying it online every single day. I haven't seen anybody else doing it. I'm the only traditional trader here sticking to the fundamentals. The fundamentals got me from 10K to 20K to 54K. I was one of the first people to even say 54K. Go back to my channel and look at my calls. I was hitting it every single time. All right? And it wasn't even me. I was sticking to the TA. I was just sticking to the TA. Okay? So, just something to think about. Something to wet your whistle. Something to kind of keep you in the game, right? Alexander and Allegra. Completely agree. Hope the best. Prepare for the worst. Yeah. So, yeah. Could it be a head and shoulder pattern? Shoulder, giant head and shoulder. It could be. Breakdown would be like 7K, though. right? So to me, it's a little far-fetched. But hey, if we see 12.5K, it's possible. If we see 10K, it's possible. Shout out to the lifer. Could you check out Safe Moon and Shiba Matic? You got to send in a super chat, man. Okay, so we got to look at Atom right now on the cup and handle. Truth always. Yeah, the Ave fractal on the 4th transpose on the weekly Bitcoin chart. Does that time frame make a difference or not at all? It doesn't really matter the difference because it's all micro and macro. The human mind creates time and watches time. It all exists in the same time frame. We're just the ones bending and spinning and zooming. We're in the matrix, man. Do you think the bottom is in for Bitcoin? Not financial advice. I don't know. Bitcoin is going to hit 24K before we bull run again. I still stand by this. Check the broadening, expanding wedge on the daily 4 hour. This is an extremely bearish pattern. Storage, please. Maddie, man, why are you leaving the Patreon, man? Made me so sad when I saw that this morning. I literally got depressed. I was like, why are you leaving the Patreon? Sup price targets for honey? Maybe you just didn't realize that you have an expiration on the 1st. Yeah, if 7K hits, be ready for heavy DCA. Oh my God, yeah. Any price targets for honey, or are we in honey for the long term? Shout out to Maddie, who knows? I mean, I put $100 in honey, so like, be easy, right? I'm just using honey to stake the cake, right? Remember that too. Watch what I do, man. Pay attention. People just, they see me say something and just watch what I'm doing, all right? I'll show you my honey bag in a second. We'll take a look at it. I haven't looked at honey in a week, honestly. Super chat for deep dives, y'all. Jay-Z, when 24K Bitcoin coming? Don't listen, man. Justin, man, it's just like, when is it coming? It sounds like a guy that wants to get wrecked. Asking advice. All right, so check it out. Learn TA and do your own TA, and then you can figure out where it could or could not come. Okay? All right? So take a look. We're in a falling wedge. He said we're in a... Oh, I see what you're saying. He's saying we're in this pattern here. All right, hold on. Levels to watch. I'm going to give you your levels to watch for BTC. Obviously, 29,700, 29,690, 6,700 area, 650 right here is a level of support. Okay, we bounced off it here. We whipped off it a few times, and we bounced off with some candle closings right around there. Right? So that's our line, right? So far, we've held it, but we need to make a higher high above 36,450. Until we do that, we are stuck in a bearish channel, and we don't have the momentum. Also, the daily is getting pushed up, but it didn't. If the daily eventually resets, I'll tell you something right now. If the daily resets, okay, and we don't get above, or we get rejected by 36K, right? Or we don't even make it that far, which is so far, we're seeing some issues here at 33,000. So if we can't even break into 33K, that's just another down, just a consistent downtrend. Look at this. You're in a downtrend until you are not. Bitcoin stays in the pattern as a pattern trader. It stays in the pattern until it doesn't. That's what pattern trading means. Like, I keep trying to get it. Like, people don't get it. Like, it's literally a lifestyle or a mindset, right? Bitcoin will stay in the pattern until it doesn't. So then it could break on out. We could be in chop for another month. Seriously, CZ is a viper. He will not have a good ending. Doge is to $3 by the end of the year. So many people say stuff, man. You don't even know the dude, man. It's kind of crazy. Anyway. One of the greatest exchanges in the world that has some, good customer service. And really, I've never lost a dime or a fund on it for 4 years straight. I've been able to trade with the best liquidity in the world. Binance has been nothing but good to me. I don't know, man. I just kind of send the gratitude where gratitude is sent. Binance has been nothing but good to me, I'm seeing the same trend line on every chart. Everything broke under the line and retested and is getting rejected. Short anything. Not yet. It's not time. You guys got to chill. Relax, too. Let's see. And Madden, I know you hit me up with the super chat. Let me see. Did I got through it? Yeah, we did KuCoin and Doge, right? Yeah, all right. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate you guys. I'm seeing the same trend line on every chart. Everything broke under the trend line. I've retested and is getting rejected. Short anything. Funds are SAFU. They've been SAFU for a long, long time. 172 people watching, 137 likes. If not for me, for my family. Bybit will come in strong the next year or two, I think, and replace Binance. No, it won't. Adam, they probably just don't want to pay taxes. Yeah. We'll take a look at Adam in a second. There, T. Thank you, Mike Jordan. Appreciate you. Shout out to Larry Parsley. I love that. 333 and short. Remember, he's still stuck to the 333, and he might be right. This is a common currency top them all the time on FX. Preston speaks in code, man. Did y'all see the Sam Bankman-Fried bought his FTX shares back from Binance? Maybe he wants no association with CZ. Interesting. Bitcoin is now trading above 32,400, which was its sticking point. Personally, I believe it will break out towards the upside due to the consolidation near the 32,400 mark. What I see right now is, yeah, I mean, I gave a trade on Bitcoin at the beginning of the show, right? And my idea is to long it at the bottom of the pattern. 30-minute was good. 30-minute might be getting high now, though. Yeah, see, I like to wait for the 30-minute to reset before I long anything on the 1 hour, right? 15-minute, yeah. Watch the 15-minute. Wait for the 15-minute to reset. When this 15-minute comes down, I'll jump on into the 1 hour trade for BTC and ride it to the upside. That's the plan for the day. All right. This market made me a day trader. I never wanted to be a day trader, but this market turned me into a day trader. Taught me how to markets will teach you, man. If you have if you don't have a job and you need to make money trading, you'll figure it out. You either sink or you will swim. And I didn't want to sink anymore. And I did get help. I joined groups. I paid $2,000 for a course. I got mentored. I did what I had to do to square my brain away, to get discipline, right? I worked out this morning. I drank a bunch of water. I'm going to drink more water right now. Shout out to all my crypto lifers, man. You guys are the realest people on earth. Who's not a crypto lifer, they don't even get it. It's about high frequency, being good to everyone around you, having a blessed life, and keeping it real every single time. You can be exactly who you want to be anytime you want. And if you're around anyone that's pulling down your energy, bringing you down, making you feel like you're not good enough, making you feel like it could be a father, a mother, it could be a sister, a brother. If someone is in your life and they are putting you down, is it a cousin? Is it a best friend? Is it a boss? You need to remove yourself from the situation. That energy is half the reason you're having issues in life. That person is draining you, hurting you, doing things to you. If you have to live with them, if they're a father figure, someone in your life, a mother, a sister, if you have to live with them, limit your contact with them. Find out if they're narcissistic, what's going on with them. Limit your contact, I feel bad I made you depressed, Liver. I'm sorry, sir, but I should have done that at the end of the month. Don't worry. I'll be back in Patreon in no time. I know, but why are you leaving, man? I don't get it. I thought I was providing so much that you would learn so much. Like, every single week we have a screen share. Like, you're missing out. You're going to miss the screen. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway. Like, you're not saving $100. You're losing 500 if you leave the Patreon. That's how I look at it. You're not saving any money. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm working 17 hours a day at this. Like, I see more coins. I see what's going on. Like, you're going to get more. I don't see how you get more information. I don't. I'm a part of other groups that feed me information. Like, you have no idea how many networks I have to give you what you get. Like, it's insane, So, I don't know. So it flabbergasts me. I'm always like, I don't get it. Especially people that I know, like, you could make some serious cake and make life-changing wealth. Like, it's not just about like making a trade tomorrow. It's about like, wow, dollar cost averaging into Phantom at the right times, like using when everyone was freaking out, using those times to get into coins on the lows, like, you know, and keeping cash on the side, like I said, and taking nibbles. Like, I've been through this before, man. I've been up and down through these crazy things, man. You know, no, I do take it personal. I take it so personal. I'm not even talking about you now. I'm just being open to about like the experience. I'm like, I just don't get it. If you're going to be serious about crypto, about changing your life, join the Patreon. Like, you're going to get so much amazing information and you're going to be able to make money. Like, I don't see how Jose Patricio's in there giving like full-blown classes. Like, people were getting full-blown classes in the beginner's room. Like one dude was like, dude, what I just learned in the last 2 hours was enough for the year what I learned. Like, it's not just me. Like, you're going to miss out on so much stuff. Like, I just feel bad. I'm like, why would you do that? You know? I like looking at higher time frames. Smaller time frames mean nothing when there is confluence in a higher time frame. I agree, but that's why I'm just saying, yes, 100%, but not if you're scalping and just trying to get paid. So if you're just trying to make a little pay, all right, go to previous resistance. Looks like we might have an issue right there. Hold on. Looks like we might have an issue right about here. My favorite jam, man. Shout out to Tenacious Tim, my dude, man. Appreciate you more than you would ever know. Thank you for all your hard work. Bam. So you take a look right there. Bam. And bam. Also, you're not going to know when this market moves. And one day you're going to say, oh, I want to take a break from crypto. Might be the worst decision you've ever made. Like, you might miss the huge, like, trust me on that one. I've done it. Oh, gosh. I've made all the mistakes you could make. So risk 2% to gain 7. That's the idea for this trade. It may even get flopped out right in here somewhere in this chop. It may not make it even past the chop here at 33,600. Would love to see Bitcoin break above 33K. 1 hour suggests that this is coming and possibly happening. So I wish I had the time to day trade. But I look for week. Also, Matt, man, pay for crypto. We'll give you a discount, man. You've been a long-term subscriber. Like, pay in crypto will give you a discount. So you don't have to ever join the Patreon again. Just pay in crypto. I wish I had the time to day trade, but I look for weekly swing trades and a lot of cash and low leverage. Also had the best luck with this method in my daily life. Yeah, you got to trade what you can do. I'm sitting here every single day for 2 hours at the beginning of the day. So I get to set up a trade, look at the market, and make it happen. Matt, bro, I'll cash app you today, bro. The green is hard to find here. Trent Osborne, man, could you turn the music up? I'm vibing. Little bit, not too much, though. But yeah, these fades too fast and tight, so I'm using this as a short entry. Really? Interesting. I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying here on the 4 hour. The short entry was right there. So here, if you wanted to short Bitcoin in a bigger time frame, because 4 hour does suggest a possible short. I don't know though. I'd let that 1 hour play out first and see what happens. That's gonna tell me when to get into the short. You know what I'm saying? I'm swinging the 4 hour. Yes, you are. So you're saying you're gonna enter a short here. Stop loss above the previous high. Are you trying to get like a U above here, 2%? And then you'll get the measured move of this back down to support, hopefully, which is 4.8% gains. Are you using leverage? RSI not holding as well. Add it to the weekly for me for that 19K take profit. Lower time frames. Sam, do you ever use the 3-bar play for the scalps? No. The whole leg up. Yes, leverage 30 to 1. 30x leverage. When did you enter the trade? Up here, 36K. I mean, the entry was here, 34, and we couldn't hit 34, and we couldn't hit 36. They were beautiful shorts. I gave them away to the Patrons. We actually watched one happen, and we're like, there's your short right there. DCA each move up. The whole leg up. Yo, Preston, I appreciate you, man, but you speak in like these little... I wish you got to speak in full sentences. It aggravates me a little bit. I shouldn't say it doesn't aggravate. It does actually. It gets on my nerves because I can't I go to read what you're saying and I can't, it messes with my, like, whatever, my Asperger's syndrome, whatever I have, man. I got some syndrome going on. But whatever it is, it messes with me. If you think I could talk this fast, look at charts this fast, and do this stuff and not have something seriously wrong with me, then you'd probably, you know what I'm saying? Like this inhuman things, like stamina for hours, you know. Look at CHC, looking pretty nice too, though. Starting to go on an uptrend as we're forming a sideways action here on the RSI. Also, the MACD about to have a cross, but getting rejected right there. Stochastics also pointing to the downside, slightly curved sideways there. We'll see how this plays out, okay? We'll see how this plays out. But it isn't a rising wedge. 68% chance of a break to the downside. Just like when everything's in a beautiful bull pennant or a like this, it's going to break up to the upside, right? So far, so good. This was a cup and handle that did kind of go sideways and broke out of it, though. Look, it wasn't a cup and handle. And CHC was down here at about 20, and it's all the way up to about 23 at about 10%. To my family, love, people, and youth, and respected whales, please remove fund marketing. Take huge down anytime soon. B, save money. If you know market safe, then invest, else remove. How are you doing that? If you know market safe, then invest, else move. Yeah, I'm going to buy a gift card, sir. I need to send you a super chat. I still don't understand this peak. Why happened so early? It should be somewhere in November. Always remember when a peak forms on the 15-minute with tall wicks and climbs back down after retrace. It doesn't go as high as the first peak. It'll always dump after. What one thing he is saying, and what I'll show you what he's talking about, is it's the beginning of the downtrend here. Possibly. 15-minute had the bullish divergence right there. So a lot of times I've seen bullish divergence begin on the bearish divergence, forgive me, on the 15-minute and then break to the downside. Okay. So let's see. Something like that. Eddie, always with humanity on this pandemic. Yeah. PS5 at Best Buy if anyone wants one. Standard deviation in the B wave. FOMO JZ. So he still does that, man. Can you just talk in full plain? Anyway, so double bottom here, broke on up. Yes, we didn't get the next high off of the 15-minute too, right? Like 15-minute up, down, previous high was not hit for CHG on the 15-minute. You could still get the long pump to the upside. That's why I like to just take the trade, and if I get stopped out, then I get stopped out. I can open up a short, right? It's kind of the idea for me, but we'll see. 1 hour is pointed to the downside right now. We got to watch what's happening. And we did make a higher low. I agree. Possible shoulder, head, and shoulder forming there too as well. Look at this. As sad as it may be. And I did take profits on all trades this morning, and I said it to all my patrons, so I like to take my profits, my profits. My bro Adam, when you get a chance, we'll take a look at it. Stamina, yeah, but I'm here every day for my daily long and love life. Lifer gang, best vibes to start your day, long or short. Yeah. This is a bearish div on the BTC, 1 hour as well. Yeah, this heavy bearish div, it's insane. It's strong. Yep. And right there, it tells you to get out of the trade. That's where it gets confirmed, like, for sure. You could also say, though, what I've seen this before, this is in a bull pennant. And I've seen this break out before. I've seen a flag break out. I'll show you something like this. Look. Something like this. And you could have said, look, there's bearish divergence here, kind of, because you had kind of a swing up, but this swung down, but we flagged out. You see this? And we would eventually push to the upside, right? One thing I do see, though, look, this is a down flag. That's an up flag. Okay. And you're right. I mean, these were both more downward at the end of the day. Regulated towards the end. So they are different. Interesting. Hello, everyone. I would like to introduce you to Nobody and Nobody Again. And yes, peace out. You have been removed. Okay, let's keep the likes in the chats moving, lifers. C98 token, 1,000% just today. My bro Adam, when you get a chance. Let's take a look at Adam in a second. But Adam's going to follow everything else, man. Unless you want to look at the BTC pair. All right. Let's take a look at Matic. I mean, everything's going to follow BTC. This is starting to look like a Bart Simpson. I'll be honest. It's starting to look like a Bart Simpson pattern. Very, 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 very possible. All right. This could be a Bart. It's setting up to be a Bart, guys. Don't you see it? Like, doesn't make a higher low, and then it falls out right out of the pattern. And it's a rising wedge that's supposed to drop. So, yeah, it looks like a Bart for sure for Matic. Very interesting. Yeah. I think this could drop. Bearish divergence as well here on the 1 hour. Strong bearish divvy. Swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up. Tells you that the price is going to drop. Highly likely this price will drop. ETH's been showing more dominance this week. Or is it just me? No, it has been. Eat my shorts. Yeah, it's a Bart, guys. When Renson got a bunch of tomatoes thrown at him. Yeah. Beats, check out ETC volume, bro. Beats Matic is getting started. Beats? Banhammer in full effect. We need to stay above the 50 EMA on the 4 hour. It's true. Right there. There's the 50 on the 1 hour even. Right? I don't think Matic. Is Matic above the 50? Yeah, it is. We're getting across. I mean, we have some signs of bullishness, signs of bearishness. It's interesting. 4 hour does want to drop on us, though. Doesn't look too great. And it's getting a bearish sign, you know, rounded. You could call this almost a rounded top, too. Right? So watch out. Okay? What's Buck Nasty saying in here? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Shout out to all my patrons. Very active in the trading room recently. Appreciate you guys every single day coming through. You guys are very, very strong. Awesome to see my patrons pushing through. 149 likes, 163 people watching. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Okay, so HNT has a halving coming. We've talked about this many, many times. Okay? And here's another idea. Okay? Now, remember, Telcoin dumped when nothing else did. It could pump when nothing else does as well. All right? Just remember that. Yeah, so basically, what it comes down to it here, nobody knows what's going to happen. But the idea is this. Bitcoin needs to break 32,400. I mean, that was that level, right? That's that level, man, right there. Bitcoin needs to break 32,004. So important. If it breaks 32,004, we get above that support range. And then our next region here is that 333 that Anko keeps talking about, which is funny, man. Anko's been stuck on that. But it's right around here, 33,000. It's this wick right here. These are two levels that Bitcoin needs to break above for the bulls to continue a bull run. Honestly, we gotta get above those. Those are the previous highs and the local highs. We break above them, it can confirm we can pump to the upside. Good morning. Shout out to Jorge Gomez for the 25 pound. Appreciate you, man. Every single day with the super chats. You're the man, dude. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. So you know what? I'm just gonna stick to the 1 hour like I always do. Watch it closely. Let's see what happens here. Bitcoin could still break out of this rising wedge. You never know. And then it could come down for a retrace. Or it's going to dump hard. We'll watch. We do see bearish divergence. There's some signs that it's not going to make it. The 1 hour will just flop on us, and it'll tell us if it's not going to happen. And these indications all combined with what we're seeing will tell us to open up a short for BTC. And then we'll have to short Bitcoin. 4 hours telling you it is time to short Bitcoin. 1 hour is, getting through its range. About to cross that line. So it would be just a quick short for Bitcoin. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Looks like BTC would come back down. Possibly to test either 30K. We would hope right here. Test 30K. That would be a beautiful test of 30K. Even that 31K 31.8K, like I was talking about, 31.8, 31.9 would be another good region to test for BTC. It would just show strong signs of support, and that, you know, that it does want to start moving to the upside. Honestly, in my opinion, all I need is a higher low than this. All I need is a higher low. Bitcoin drops to here, there. I don't care where it drops. There. As long as when it drops there, it makes a higher low. That's all I care about. 15 minutes before the 4-hour retest. Let's hope we keep level. There you go. And there would be my entry on the 1 hour, on the 15-minute time frame, right? And you can see, dude, the 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern. That's always a bullish sign. A lot of times I see a bump to the upside when I see that happening. On the low, when it's below the bottom of the pattern, boom. So something to think about here, as everyone is bearish. I'm just going to stick to my fundamentals, and we'll go from there. TradingView acting up today. See what's up with Telcoin. Telcoin's retesting right now. That's a beautiful retest coming down here. Buy into the retest, right? There was a retest there and bounced. Starting to do another retest there as well. We do see some bearish divergence on Telcoin. Swing up to swing up here. Swing down to swing down. It's flat. 9 out of 10 times it does tell you that's the end. And we are in a bigger pattern. Remember that. Up, down, up. Telcoin could definitely come right back down. Okay? And 4-hour does suggest that that is highly likely, as we're extremely overbought and at the top of the pattern. Let me get this out of there. So we're extremely overbought at the top of the pattern for Telcoin. I would take my money, man. It's very iffy right now. As a trader, I got to tell you, it's an up and down period. If you miss some of these pumps, oh well. I'd better off protect my capital. I took good trades over the night. Now I'm going to watch the market a little closer. I got to see how that 1 hour plays out right now for Bitcoin before I jump in on anything. Some days I say, hey, there's a trade right there, jump on it. If some days I tell you, be careful, I'm judging the waters. And I'm telling you that my instincts, my own trading guide is telling me just to be careful, to be watchful, okay? HNT. Now, I think HNT is having maybe bearish. Some people think it's bullish. I think there's a chance that it's bearish. Why do I think that? Well, because the miners are going to get paid less money. Shout out to anyone who took my HNT trade, as you're up now very nicely. Okay. Why did I think that? Well, support. We bounced back in. We came back. We bounced. Beautiful place to get in. Shoulder head and a little bit of a deformed shoulder there. And stop loss below the previous low and boom to the upside. You're already up a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit here on HNT. Also kind of a deformed double bottom there, as you can see that as well. Thanks for the stream. Shout out to Produce the Beats for the 199 super chat. Shout out to Jorge Gomez. Shout out to everyone with the super chats. Gotta think like the market maker and look at the higher time frames to see the overall trend. To see how the overall trend is. Yeah, HNT to $6. Yeah, I think HNT is coming right back down to here. $9. Up, down. I don't know about $6. I don't know about that, but, you know, possible. Why $6? Let's see why he says $6. That low support region right here, you think it's coming down, huh? Then if you think HNT is going to $6, then you're a Bitcoin to 24K guy. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll take it one day at a time, man. One day at a time. But so far, it's pumping to the upside. If it does break this channel, watch it pump to the upside. It does have a halving on August 1st, but I think the halving could be bearish, man, because the miners aren't going to make as much. So now it's not as profitable to mine HNT. I don't know. It should boom the price up, and that should make it as profitable, though. So we'll see. Will the halving make the price go up? Will this work? Supply and demand wise, economically wise, it should pump to the upside. Have you sent B-Day on Poo Chart that wick at 298? No, I have not. What is your opinion on Thorchain hacked again? I have no really opinion on it. I never really got into it. I never held any of it. Thank God. I sidestepped it. I just had an instinct not to touch it, even though I thought it was a great project. I just never. It's strange, man. I really think I have a guardian angel. Like, sometimes I just don't do things. Shout out to Crypto Cypher Lock. Thank you for everything, bro. Just got here. Can you look at Hex? Shout out to Cypher Lock, right? Cypher Lock? Let's take a look at Hex for the dude real fast. So here's a call for HNT. It is in a beautiful bull pennant kind of falling wedge hybrid idea here. It is in the 618. It bounced in the 618.65 golden pocket. It bounced off the 706, my secret fib. It is showing some signs of strength, right? Compared to other things. Let's look at the daily time frame. It is, you know, it's funny. When you go to the daily and when the 200 arrives, it bounces to the 200. This is Hadouken's theory, and Hadouken, man, this negates your idea to 6. Now your own theory is kind of contradicting your because look, the 200A appears on the chart. Hadouken has figured out that the price will always come back to it, and you're going to dump. So you have a huge pump on a new coin. So he goes, you watch a new coin. When the 200A arrives on the daily, it's going to come back down and touch the 200. Hadouken's been backtesting this over and over again, and it seems to be real. It seems to happen. I like D-Row. Remember we talked about D-Row. Similar coin, right? Been out a lot longer. It's on KuCoin. It's low cap gem. That's why it's, you know, and this thing could pop to the upside, man. Remember, this is a privacy coin getting pushed by Jeff Birdwick, the dollar vigilante. He has a huge following. Remember that. So when he puts a call out for things, he has a huge following. So this thing should pump pretty nicely based off that idea. That could be your second lower low, higher low right there on an uptrend to the upside. This is a privacy coin, could have its own kind of pump despite of what anyone else thinks the market does based on the idea that it's a privacy coin. So strong day. I would be taking profits here. Yeah, daily's beautiful though. Look at that. The daily says we're just getting started, and so does the weekly. So it's funny, man. You guys are super bearish, but I'm getting contradicting. You can short the 4 hour, I think, once the 1 hour comes up at like 5, 6 o'clock tonight, and I think that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it, right? Let's take a look at the 5 minute on BTC just to see what's going on for Bitcoin. I mean, it's oversold. It's riding the bottom of this channel. So far, it's been in chop and moving to the upside. You know, Bitcoin needed to get a bounce here, right there, off 31,700, and it did. We got a bounce. We're now making higher lows. Until we come down and test 31.8 and break it, that's the bearish sign. So I'll be watching it. So there's some signs of both bearish and bullishness coming up on these charts, right? That's when I break it down to a small time frame and just play that time frame. I get into the 1 hour, wait for the 30 minute to reset, call it a day, make my move, or the 15 minute to reset, call it a day and make my move, right? Okay. Also, people realize, man, that page is acting up for whatever reason. Okay, so sand. And look at sand on the weekly. Remember when I just said, like, buy things when they're low on the weekly time frame? The weekly was extremely low. I said, this is where you should get Matic. This is where you should get sand. This is where you get... These things were all down here. 18 cents? It's now at 58 cents? Like, who's kicking themselves they didn't get into sand? Like, it's like... We went over this stuff religiously, though. Like, every single day in the stream, people write down what I say, man. Too many people are just looking for calls. They're not realizing this is a mentality that you're, like, moving with. It's like a book you're reading. Read the book. Like, be a part of the story. Remember when I said the weekly was extremely low? I said this many times. I said it for Matic. I said this so many times, it was like till I was blue in the face. Like, and I've said it for Bitcoin too. Like right here. You're low on the weekly here. Matic's where sand was. Sand, look. Let's do this. Let's juxtapose these two charts. Okay. Can you please do some VET TA, short to medium term? Thank you. We'll take a look at VET for you. Thank you for the super chat, $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my 2 Satoshis. Thank you very much. So sand on the weekly. Okay, it looks just like Matic on the weekly. Like, what's the difference, right? Look at that. They're pretty similar. What's the difference? Well, Sand already had the push up on the weekly. Matic didn't yet. Okay, that's it. Sand is NFTs, and NFTs are hot right now too. They seem to be pumping hard, right? Nitro Channel Binance. Shout out to you, my friend. Thanks, I see it now. Had to close out the app. Take them notes, smash them likes. Good night, Jay-Z, Preston Chillin, and Lifer. Shout out to Justin L. LOL, I started a long yesterday. Cypher, it's there. 13 likes to match the watchers. Ride the wave, baby. Still mind-blowing by the monthly cup and handle on XLM. Bye, good night. Yeah, thanks to have a nice day. Yep, so look at this. So Matic, look at this. Just moving forward with this idea here. I think Matic's about to do this. Look, there's a fractal forming here, for sure, right? This is why I think accumulating Matic around these areas, anywhere below 80, 90 cents, 50 to 75 cents, even if it goes at 30 cents, I'm just telling, I don't stress this stuff, man. The biggest money is made in the longest holds. That's what I'm telling you. No one wants to do the due diligence. But like highly likely, like Matic pumps to the upside. Like, so look, this is I'm going to publish this right now. I'm going to publish my screen and be like, Sand Fractal on Matic, right? And then you guys can follow me at Remote Chief. So Matic to pump on the weekly. Sand Fractal on Matic. And Sand represents a lot of what's happening in the NFT space. NFTs are just going up and up and up and up and up. Look at the weekly. Zoom out. Take a look at what's happening. Public. That's a long. The category is trend analysis. Support and resistance. Fractals. They got fractals? Yes. All right, that's good enough. Where's my publish button? There it is. So that's idea publish. It's set in stone now. It'll be there forever, right? And then you can play it and see if it plays out on top of it, which I like. And you could follow me here on TradingView. Okay? And we can play this out and see if it goes to fruition. These are all my ideas here. So if you go to Remote Chief, you can see all my published ideas that I've put out throughout the times. There's a Matic fractal. Possibly that Matic breaks the upside. I put this out on July 15th. Let's see how it played out. Let's see what happened here. These are cool. You can check out like my TA by going here and watching what because you can press play and see if I was right or not. So like this one didn't really play out the same. It went super low and dumped. Honestly, I had the fractal, but the fractal was this, but it was down there. There was the fractal, right? Interesting. I thought I was catching the double bottom there, but we didn't make it. They faked us out. It's kind of fun, man. You can just see like the idea. 366 place of reckoning. I said it's probably likely to short it to the downside. So I called a short right here on Bitcoin, published it, right? And so you can press play on this one and see what happened. So far, the short worked out pretty nicely, right? Didn't get all the way to the measured move yet, but it's halfway there to 20, what is it, so far this idea played out perfectly too as well. Just cool ideas. Like I put these out, not all the time, but just quick ideas, man. You know, Bitcoin to 80K bottoms, right? Hidden bullish. And it got extended a little bit more, right? But, you know, this still could be right because we're technically still in the same bottomed area. You know, we'll see how that plays out. Just interesting things. Okay. Moving forward. We're going to look at total 2 right now. This is the entire market cap of Bitcoin and all the coins. It's a funny day, I'll be honest. There's some funniness in the air when it comes to the coins. Okay. Someone said, can you look at... Someone asked for... let's see. Thanks, man. Shout out to Robert Horty, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the $5 pound. RSI is not holding well. Added to the weekly for that 19K take profit. ETH been showing more signs of resistance. Yeah, so Matt. Total is about to have a death cross. Okay, I'm back. Shout out to Matt who knows. Phantom in the buy zone. I'm back. Still mind blown by the monthly cup and handle on XLM. Axis Fractal on SAN and CHR on the weekly time frame. Bro, it's nervous network symbol LOL. CKB, yeah. Phantom in the buy zone. Swim with the whales. There you go, man. Okay, I'm back. Total is about to have a death cross. We'll take a look at total 2 as well. All right. If I missed a super chat, just remind me. Let me know. Happens. Try not to let it happen, but it happens. Okay, let's take a look at what's happening here for total. The total. Matic just fell out of its rising wedge. Did it really? Did it really? Highly likely it was going to. Let's take a look. Are we all looking at the same things? Negative. Negative. It's in this channel. Any price targets for honey? Not that I want to sell, but would be good to buy back lower. Why didn't you just save that 20 to just stay in the Patreon, man? I don't get it. I guess you'll be back. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. I shouldn't call you out like that either. I'm so confused. I thought you were a lifer. Like, I thought you'd be with me for at least a year, like, every day of my life. Guys, I show up every day. Like, this is it. I got no family and friends anymore. No one loves me. They all hate me because they're like, oh, you got into Bitcoin and we didn't. See? They want to see my demise now. That's it. Like, I'm just joking. Nobody hate. I'm just messing with you. V-Chain Super Chat. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, maybe my lines are too tight. No, I get it, though. You're right. It could be. It could be. I'm with you, though. They were clean. It is falling down. It's breaking down from the falling wedge. Downward momentum. Crossing on the downside, you know. Could double bottom down here. There's more space to the downside. Can we get saved by the 200? Are we just wicking out to get people who want to get wicked out of this? Usually the fear is where you want to buy in, too. So, a couple ideas here. The 200-day moving through the bottom of the pattern is usually very bullish. I've seen it as a very bullish sign many times. I've used it as confluence to get into a trade. Also have the 50 crossing the 200, which is a golden cross in the 1 hour. Yes, it's just a 1 hour, not huge, but my only friends are in this chat right now. I'm that guy, right? I'm checking in between sets here at the gym on my phone. That's right, Trent. I want to get wicked out. Wicked out of what? We also hate you. Just kidding. I know you do. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Same here, dude. Oh, maybe my lines are too tough. We love you, bro. Shout out to Rodney Robinson, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. LOL. Only friend I got is PayPal. This guy's like, yo, it's fine. The only pal I have is PayPal. Ah, God. It's funny, man. Love this Crypto Lifer fan, man. Hey, man, it's every single day without stopping, right? There's bearish divergence, strong bearish divergence. That should dump to the dump side. Regardless of this low stoke, I mean, bearish divergence taking over. Dump. How low can we go? Matic, man. At 88. BTC. We're at like a moment of reckoning right now, for sure. Inside of the charts. Telcoin, see? I knew, yo, and that's a double top. That's an M pattern. Now I stay away from an M pattern, man. Looking bearish, man. Things just don't look bearish. There's bearish divergence all over the place. You know what that means. It's time to get out of the trade. Look right here. Like, forget the smaller time frame. Like, forget the 1 hour. Like, that's bearish divvy right there. Swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up. Tells you that the price is going to drop to the downside. And it's also in a rising wedge. So, would have been better if we sideways consolidated. You get it? So now it's highly likely we test 2 regions for Telcoin. Interesting. Yeah, I'm getting pretty bearish now. Can you look at BTC? The Patreon is an investment. I have applied to my budget along with my bills. There you go. It's a smart idea. I mean, you got a guy working for you who doesn't have a job, 16 hours a day, looking at the charts. Why wouldn't you pay for that? And just, even if I didn't do that, just teaching, like even the weekly screen, if we just did the weekly screen share once a week, it's like 2 to 3 hours long. Insane, you know. Ali, facts, my bud. Gonna have to take crypto from now on. Yeah, for real. MJ, for me, it's a priority to have that every month. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys. Cypher Lock, hi Cypher. Had to step away. Did you ever get covered from your super chat earlier? Just checking. Wasn't sure. Let's take a look at Hex, man. USDC. Not looking too bad, but it is in a downtrend now. And this is the bearish divergence we're talking about here. Like up, up, down, down, and then dump, right? That's what we're seeing now on the other coins. So Hex was like a few days ahead. So look, it's the rising wedge. We could actually go back in time. Hex is actually interesting now. Let's go to the 1 hour and look at this rising wedge. We're going to rewind time because it looks like this is where we are on a lot of other coins. We were low on the 1 hour, and I was wondering, and all it did was just kind of fall out of the pattern and then try to come up again before it just dumped again and didn't make a higher low. So even if you entered a short, as long as you put the stop below on that one, you were fine on the high of the, and then swing up, look, and swing down hard. And you could even say this was in a bull pennant. That looks bullish, but so interesting. So Hex could be foreshadowing a drop, a nasty drop, right? Sam, do you sleep? Alerts all day on that Patreon. BTC is dumping. I went to bed last night at 3 a.m. and I woke up at 8. Yeah, so I slept 5 hours. A nice 5. Nice strong 5 hours. When the market's pumping, I don't sleep for you guys. I work hard. Like, I change my sleep habits based on what I need to do for my group. Okay? And that's it. I'll take a nap at like 6 or 7 in the afternoon if I see the market, if the 1 hour has to reset. So I can be up till 2 a.m. for you guys. Hodl Lifers, late to the stream. Have you already gone over Amazon news? No, we're going to take a look at that in a second. News will be towards the end. Oh, it is 12 o'clock already? Jesus. I'll see you in all the chats. Join the Patreon, people, and smash them likes. I have to go get some heavy things around here in the gym. Appreciate you to Rodney Robinson. You're the man, dude. 5 is better than 0. Yeah. Hold a live. Looks bear bullish. Yeah, right. Bitcoin is dumping. So look, Hex on the 1 hour is consolidating pretty nicely. Look at the wick it had here. Someone brought it down to 7 cents. That's pretty shady. That's very shady. But if you brought that retracement, then it did at 618, right? What I mean is you pull a Fibonacci retracement on this. There's the yawn after you're talking about 5 hours of sleep. You guys are hilarious. And then it came down to the 618 and the 6.65, and then it bounced off the 786. Came back into the pattern. It's going sideways here. We're getting some movement. It's tight. Hex. Let me look at the 4 hour real quick. That's going to tell me more of what's happening. Getting to the oversold, maybe a higher low. Hex does look like it may wants to push to the upside yet one more time. Watch this RSI too. RSI breaks this resistance. It's going to boom. Last time it did that somewhere around here. Look at that. So watch Hex getting low on the RSI on the 4 hour, doing its thing. Let's see if the daily holds any clout or just daily's about to be oversold too. This is a really good sign for Hex. All right, hit the 618 and the 65 on the daily time frame. Look at that. On the daily time frame, that's a beautiful 0.65 retracement right to the gold. Why does it always go to the golden pocket, guys? Like, is this like, it's like a conspiracy theory? Like, why does the price, no matter what you do, in between the 0.618 and the 0.65 into the golden pocket, and that's where you reaccumulate at 7 cents. You already would about damn near 100% in the last 3 days had you got back into Hex on that low dump. Interesting. Tells me that Hex is pumping to the upside, might have a big move coming for Hex. Pulse chain, everyone's sacrificing, so people are buying Hex to sacrifice it too as well. Just some interesting things going on, right? Is Pulse chain worth putting? I didn't do Pulse chain, guys. Am I dumb not to do Pulse chain? Please answer this question. I'm going to put a poll out. Should I do Pulse chain today? Yes or no? I'm getting mad paid with that Ponzi. The slick. Yeah, right? The dev owns 50%. BTC is dumping. Hex is a Ponzi. So there's your Hex call for you, okay? And then someone else asked for a super chat as well. Where are we at here? Any price targets for Honey? Not that I want to sell, but would it be to buy back lower? Let's take a look at Honey. Wow, Honey market cap back up to 38, $5.4 million market cap. Not too bad. Honey pumped pretty hard, huh? Interesting. Look at that, dude. So Honey dumped back all the way down to 29 cents. Pumped back all the way up to about 38 cents. Broke above resistance. Beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Let's see a bigger time frame here for Honey 4 hour. I think I bought Honey at 40 cents, so I'm just at break even with Honey. How high did Honey go? Jesus. Honey went to $1.98? No way. On the first of the summer? Dude. Maybe we got in. I can't. Dude. $1.98 for Honey. I think we got in on the lows, though. Like somewhere around here. I know I bought Honey around 40 cents. So, damn, that's crazy, man. I just been letting it sit. It is low, like most of the market. Coming down. But I just keep staking and getting cake and then selling it. So as long as it hangs at 40 cents, still get the returns on it. Honey, man. Let me take a look at what's going on with my Honey. I haven't looked at my Honey stake in a long time. I'll take a look at what's happening with Honey. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you greatly. Thank you very, very much. That's why I'm going to go to Honey for you. I want to show you what's going on with Honey. How much I got in Honey. What's up with Honey. Honey Finance. Honey. Pancake Honey, man. Hilarious. I make you make pancakes sunny. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so the market cap 3.7. Can't seem to grow that market cap. Having a hard time getting it back above $4 million. Very small market cap. Tiny. Total deposit locked. At one point we had 21 mil in there, right? So I got 5,800. Let's see how much I've earned in cake right now. Compounding. All right. $300. $300. And not too bad, right? Deposited 455 cake, made 14 cake, made 288 honeys. Not too bad. Off a $6,118 balance. So I've made $300 doing this. I mean, not too bad, right? So what you do is you want to claim that. What I like to do is I claim that. I'll buy Phantom with that, right? And that will add to my Phantom bags, and I just keep doing it. So I made $300. It took what, a month though? Wasn't the best return, but I mean, compared to what the bank or anyone else will give you, you can't beat that return. You really can't, right? And for the cheap fees to claim here on Pancake Honey. So not bad at all right there for that farm, right? It did take me $6K to make $300. But I'm saying, right? That is amazing returns. In a month, I mean, that's great. That's 1% will be $600, right? So, or 5,800 even better, right? So better returns, 128% APY, right? And then look, you can deposit. Now you can hit the max cake that I got and deposit that back in. And that's how I should have been doing that like every couple of days to get the auto compound. Oh no, it's compounding automatically though. That's why. This is auto compounding, man. Just let it sit there. Auto compound. You can't beat auto compounding staking, right? So look, I made about, and then I got the honeys. I'll send the honeys to the other pool that I got, right? So then I go back in here. honey hive right here. I put about $100. I got about $100. So it's just doing its thing. You do have to claim this, so I'll claim the honey. We'll claim the honey, and then I'll deposit the honey back into the pool. Okay. As long as honey can maintain where it's at, I think this is pretty much the low too. You want to start farming at the bottom of pools. That's a great thing. You don't start farming at 198 honey, right? Those people got smashed. You come in on the low and you start farming, and that's the example. I even like their I like their color bars. I like their colors. I like honey, man. So we're gonna hit max honey here. I got 298 honeys now, right? Almost $150, right? So now I deposit that. Now you see how this starts to grow, how this farm starts to make sense. Now, if the market booms in the next 4 or 5 months and honey's still here, this could make me a lot of money, because even the honey's gonna end up worth if they go back to $2, imagine that, right? So, and this is making 300%. Swap BNB to get honey tokens from PancakeSwap. After that, you can deposit your honey tokens on this page. Buy honey. So there you go. I deposited more honey now. Now I got 217 in here. See how this works? Okay. And I redeposited the cake back in. All right. And now I got more cake. And just keep doing that over and over again. I might even sell the 14 cakes. That's another thing you can do. You can extrapolate the 14 cakes, sell them, and then I'll put them in something else that I really want to get into. That's how I use the cake to accumulate Phantom. So not only am I trading $300 a day, but I'm grabbing $300 a month. It all adds up over time. I'm trying to teach you guys this, and this is like the Patreon. It's about a lifestyle here. Let's take a look at the VeChain super chat. Appreciate you for the VeChain super chat. Let's get into that real quick as well. So there's your deep dive on honey, man. Appreciate you for giving me a $20. I mean, $20, 20 pounds. That's actually, yeah. Thank you very much. Or 20 Canadian, I think it was. You guys buy it, and I'll sit and cheer. Banter makes that vid hard to find now. Mixed Hex Richard is the GOAT of banter. I love him. 10 days, fam. Pulse chain. Yeah, so 57% of you say I should get into Pulse chain. Check the countdown on the first page. It's launching in less than 45 minutes. What is 10 days, fam. Pulse chain. Look at Doge, it's dropping. Banter makes that vid hard to find out. You guys buy it, I'll sit and cheer. That's what I'm saying, Richard, on some of that other ish. Too many honeys, your girl might get jealous, LOL. Look at Doge. Check the countdown on the first page. It's launching in less than 45 minutes, sir. I know that, but I want him to cover BTC and Doge. FTX shutting down some non-KYC accounts unless you do KYC. Be careful if you're in the US and have FTX account with a VPN. Really? Damn, man. Like, they're making it so hard for us to trade the world. Like, it's getting like, it shouldn't be this hard for us to try to trade the world, right? Never. Like, it never should be this hard. Never, man. Gotcha. Doge dropping because of that. Let's take a look at VeChain. It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. But look at this. The banana BNB LP is compounding at 100%. I thought I had a cake, a bunny BNB LP earn. Total deposit, balance. Approve. I thought I did a bunny BNB LP back in the day. $4.9 million deposited in the honey. Honey just needs, DeFi needs to come back with a vengeance, man. They have some of the best staking here, though, too. Look, USDC 3% auto compounding. You get USDC and honey. Like, you put 20K in there and just let it rock. I mean, yes, you could have a small contract error. I get it. But look, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You can't make that anywhere else. I mean, look, BUSD, BNB LP, 40%. Compound cake automatically. Cake and honey. Dude, USDT, BNB LP too. Cake and honey. I like their farms, man. I like how they're simple. There's not too many. They keep it nice and clean. It is what it is. Honey, Ace Hive making 321%. I mean, you can't beat that. You really can't. Anybody got an update on Whacked? What's up with the countdown? I got a video coming out about that recently. I found some deep dive news. Something happened. Guys, you remember yesterday, people don't know this, but yesterday, 32,000 websites went offline. And we're talking the biggest websites in the world. 32,000 websites went offline, right? It takes many high traffic websites. Look, there was an outage. 32,000 websites went offline yesterday. Come on, Google. They're like, Google's the worst because they hide the information, right? This is June 8th. They're giving me old news even though we had an outage yesterday. I love this. This is like, come on, Google, bro. 32,000 websites. Now, it was the same day as McAfee's, right? It's not just you. Thousands of major websites. 24 hours. Look at this. Dude, this is insane. It's not just you. Thousands of major websites went offline. It's what's becoming an alarming common occurrence. But around 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, outage for dozens of popular services were reported on Down Detector, PlayStation Network, HBO Max, Amazon, FedEx, Airbnb, McDonald's, Home Depot. Dude, you name it. Look at the list. Fidelity went down. Airbnb went down. UPS went down. And some of them are still down. Several top websites began coming back online around 12:45 p.m. Eastern Time, suggesting the issue in the process of being resolved. Here's a glimpse of how ridiculously widespread the internet outage was on Thursday. PlayStation went down. Fidelity went down. FedEx, Airbnb, LastPass, Home Depot, Akamai, the USA, USA, Newegg, Southwest, dude. AT&T went down. Discover went down. Costco's. You couldn't buy something on the Costco's website. Amazon went down, dude. HBO Max went down. AWS went down, dude. McDonald's went down. PNC Bank, Capital One, Chase Bank, Fortnite went down. Santander. It was the exact goosebumps. It was the exact look. McAfee said, dude, McAfee contingency plan, right? Where did he die? When did John McAfee die? What day did he die? Right? Check this out. What day did McAfee pass away? I also got a copy of the suicide note. It looks nothing like he would say. We know he was such an eloquent spoken man. He would have written the most eloquent suicide note ever. And we all know that. Like his piano song, his piano soliloquies. Big deal on everything going down. Censorship on that news. That's good news for the Ether protocol because it's a web hosting platform. And guess what? Guess what didn't go down? Bitcoin didn't go down. Bitcoin network remained solid during all this, showing you that Bitcoin is more secure than any network in the world. Bitcoin's security is strong. June 23rd, right? And the contingency plan was 28 days. Yesterday was the 22nd. The 23rd would be 30 days. 29-day contingency plan. It was 29 days. Yesterday was the exact time that the contingency plan and multiple websites went offline. Do you think something is happening? Do you think there's a connection here? I'm going to do a deep dive on this. I'm going to be making a video about it. I'm going to get to the bottom of it and find out what we can. It seems that the contingency plan may be in place. We may not have heard the last of John McAfee. He may still be working his magic with his amazing programming mind. You never know. So I get goosebumps talking about it. You never know. And to those that put him down, I will let you know right now, and I will stare you dead in the face. You can never kill the movement. You didn't do anything. You actually made him more strong and more powerful because you made us realize how afraid of us you are. Because if you weren't afraid, you would have let him live. But out of fear, you did something. So you live in fear, and we do not. Therefore, we can conquer you with love. Love will conquer fear every single time. So remember what I said. I'm coming for you. You know who you are. I'm coming for you. And if you take me out, I'll come for you in spirit. And then I'll have an army remember me just like I remember John. We're coming for you guys. We know who you are. We're coming for you. It's only a matter of time. You can fool some people sometimes. You can't fool all the people all the time. I'll tell you that right now as my favorite song comes on. Morning Star. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. It's as real as it gets here every single day with the Crypto Lifer. Because crypto is my life. All right? And I'm going to fight for it every chance I get. Okay? Let's take a look at VeChain real quick for you. Lifers will get you. We'll get you with that love. We'll surround you with such high frequencies you will not be able to breathe if you're on a low frequency. He destroyed Alex S for no reason. Not sure he deserved it, but that's Richard. Alex S usually comes correct unless he is really not. Richard is Richard, man. You guys know, if you've watched Richard for years, Richard is Richard. He'll chew you up and spit you out. That's what he does. He has no concern. And he'll say whatever he wants. And, you know, he's made his money and no one can tell him different. So, that's how he looks at it. Taking a look at VeChain right now for my dude. VeChain completely collapsing back to 6. It's like bottoming. Like, there could be more pain. We are hitting the top here, but damn, the daily time frame's overbought for this. Morning Lifer, get some pizza today. Love you, bro. Thank you so much, Crypto Greg. Sorry I missed that Solana. I remembered it when I woke up this morning. I'm like, damn it, Crypto Greg hit me up for Solana, and I forgot. Sometimes I'm not good about the intraday stuff because I'm so focused on like so many other things. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, guys. So we're looking at this VeChain coming back down to about 6.5. More pain for VeChain. I mean, the daily, let's see. Big boss man at Crypto Greg. Market on the red slide. We produce the beats. So VeChain is, on the 1 hour, it is forming a bit of a pennant here. See this? But everything's, yeah, and there's the drop. There's the drop that we were talking about. So again, the lifers, we prepared you for what exactly was going to happen in the market yet again. Rising. What did I say when I started the live stream? How'd you know somebody was going to super chat $20 for pizza? My intuition tapping in. Stack McChains, because it's Friday, baby. Friday's pizza day. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on into the live stream. I love you all more than you would ever know. Can't wait to get outside in the backyard right now and meditate in the sun at the end of this live. I'm going to sit there and meditate and just think about how beautiful it is to be alive. The pain of this, watching this coin go up and down. We're going to make it. We're going to be all right. My Uncle Doge needs some life and positive vibes. Coin is down. Can you breathe some vibes our way? Thanks. We'll try, man. Sell targets for honey. Let's see your real trading skills, sir. Sell targets for honey? Okay. Challenging me, huh? Well, I mean, it could go to 0. This is high. You're in high risk territory. You go to complete 0. I wouldn't care. I'd lose $120. Right? I don't put a lot in these things. And look, and I'm making, and I've already made 300. You get it? And I reinvested. So tap into your inner chi. I actually may sell all that honey right now and take my USDC. I should be doing that. I'm going to start doing that. I'm just going to stack the USDC and then use it when the market dumps. So here, this is a falling wedge, right? You double bottom here. I'd have to look at a smaller time frame now to see if there's any confluence, anything going on. Also, we got to add an indicator, stochastic. Stochastics RSI at least. Overbought right now, telling you coming down to the downside. You may actually be careful here. You may want to sell honey right now. I think we're going to, yeah, look at that. Then it's going to make another right shoulder. So like shoulder, looks like it'll make a head and then another shoulder here as it comes down to the downside on the 4 hour. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Is it bullish like everything else? Honey would be, no, and that's getting overbought too as well. It did break above the previous high, so look for a retest. Look for it to come back down and retest. And we're going to keep getting smaller here. Let's look at the 5 minute. And so that 5 minute is beginning the retest already back to support, which is right here. And you formed like a bit of an ascending triangle here. I mean, it was in a beautiful uptrend, broke up. And a good thing too is it was in a rising wedge that did not break to the downside. That's usually parabolic city when it breaks up out of that. So watch, it's gotta hold 37. All right? And then look, this is your measured move out of this. And here's where you want to take some profits, in my humble of opinions. We'll take a look at the 15-minute. Okay. We got rejected by that spot right there. So watch it. A bounce and then a break to the upside. And that's what you're hoping for. I'd get out around 4. Quadruple fours will be the next resistance point for honey. All right. That's my call right now, and I'm sticking to it. 4-hour retesting. We are holding at 32. I love this song. All right, let's look at total right now. Okay. On the weekly, we do see indecision doji. Let's see what these people are saying. Total, where are we in the bull run? So this guy says we're in a bull run. Oh, wow, look at this guy. This guy's pretty cool. Look what he's got going on. See that little dip right there? And then boom. Little dip right there. Boom. That's what he suggests. Interesting. Right outside the fib circle, and we're gone. Fib circle, and we're gone. I love how there's so many people. Similar pullbacks in red. Green line is the major trend line that is holding. We are currently moving through a big fib area, which I do not think is an appropriate top. We did break his trend line slightly. We're kind of in and out of it, though. Interesting. I appreciate this. This is a very interesting view. Very interesting view. So I love all these different traders. I'm sorry, Mixed Hex. We love you. Fam, I just lost my old baby cat. So sorry, man. Oh my God, you're the best. That's what I want. I was asking for it. Booyah. Dude, Josh Soleil, guys, moment of silence for his cat, man. When people are really close to their cats and their dogs. So sorry, Josh Soleil. Moment of silence for your cat, man. I'm very sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that, man. Lost a dear kitty, my friend, who stayed with me 18 years, still crying. Much love. That stinks, man. Happy Teacher's Day, lifer, here in India. Today is Teacher's Day. Happy Teacher's Day to you. My wife is a teacher. I'm a teacher. We're all teachers in this world. We all should be teaching someone something all the time. So remember, keep dollar cost averaging on the weekly when it's low. If you did that with sand, it would have paid off very nicely. So have a structure in place. Look at that. Look at that, right? How much you would have made. 233%. Maddox right here, right now, doing the same thing. And yeah, it could go to lower. Just keep buying in. RIP Sheba. Sheba, her name was Sheba. RIP Sheba. Sheba. Oh, he's trolling us. I don't think he's trolling us, but maybe it was Sheba. Gonna take a look at total 2 right now. Now this is a good doji. These dojis are good. We came down to the 618 Fibonacci, but that's a good doji. That's a bullish doji, right? Push back to the upside. It's a bullish hammer. A bullish Thor hammer usually can send a reversal to the upside. I like what I'm seeing for total 2 for all of the altcoins. So that doji, if that doji can hold on the weekly, we got 2 more days. We're going to see how this weekly candle closes for Bitcoin and for total 2. That's going to be extremely interesting. If we can hold this level at 670, or between 650 and 700 and $700 billion, I'm going to be bullish for the old market cap. But if we break that, highly likely we come back down to 500, and that's going to be sad, man. All the altcoins back to 500 billion. Come on, like we were at 1.4 trillion. All the altcoins, man. We were there, man. We had hit a pinnacle in time. Look at that run up, though. It was a bit of a, when you look at this, it was a blow off top even. Look at that. On the weekly time frame. We did retrace to the 618. A lot of times they say we get an 88% retracement, but that would bring the market to its knees down here. $330 million left in the crypto. That would cut us all in half one more time. If it closes red, that's 3 in a row. Tell me we don't see 24K Bitcoin then. Yeah, if it closes red in the weekly, for sure. Well, actually, I don't know. Because look, 1, 2, 3 red there, and we had a green. Here was the reddest candle I've ever seen in my life. That's a bearish engulfing candle, but somehow we popped out of that. Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. I take it one day at a time. You're stuck that it has to go to 24K, then you might get hurt if, I don't get stuck on numbers and decisions. And I'm also a Bitcoin maxi. I made a lot of money buying on the low. Like, some people are traders. Like, I'm an investor that's made money investing in Bitcoin over the long term. I trade because it's fun. I trade because I can make extra money doing it, and I'm already here at my computer. Why not, right? If the market gives me a trade, I take it. You don't have to make that many trades. Like last night, you could have put in a lot more, and it was like a guaranteed push to the upside. Like everything looked super bullish. Like all the indicators were there. Like it was textbook, and it made it. And then once I was up good enough, I took my profits. It was what it was. So same idea, same concept, same scenario. One day at a time. One day at a time, right? Can we hold 6-8? If we don't hold, then we go to 5. If we don't hold 5, then we'll start talking about 3. And if we don't hold 3, then we could talk about a whole entire market correction, I wonder if Bitcoin head and shoulders weekly will play out. I keep looking at that too, and you know what? It doesn't make that would be a 7K Bitcoin if it played out, right? Filecoin on the weekly, perfect time to get down into some Filecoin. They took it down all the way to 45. This market is a great time to be in cash, man. Like I'm still sitting in a lot of stable coin, just waiting my turn, man. Just waiting my turn and DCAing into Bitcoin when I get a chance. What do you think about Strong Nodes coin and the future of it holding up the Ethereum network? Ethereum does not have an eye on it. Livery, can you briefly explain the big green yellow dots on your trading view, like in a nutshell? Those are just people that I follow, and it's their ideas. So let me show you. I follow other traders, and their ideas will come up on my chart. So like this green dot is another trader's idea that I follow. So like we'll see what he said. And it's just an idea that he put out. So he put a fractal out, and he suggests that we're going to break to the upside. So far, so good. I mean, that's what he thinks is going to occur. Okay, we kind of have a fractal that's similar. We have a very similar fractal to this as well. Highly likely to play out later on into the week. And tells us he doesn't have time frames on that, but boom, oh, wow, look at that, dude. Hold up. Let's go back to that. That was insane. Wow, look at that, dude. He thinks over $1 million by 2023. I think it's possible. Then it dumps all the way back down to 400K. And you're like, damn, I was worth 8 mil. Now I'm only worth 4 mil. Wow. So, accumulate as much Bitcoin as you can. Oh my God. And he thinks we're going to run up like that from 170K all the way to 600. Then we're going to tank back down to 4. Then we're going to run up. Wow. Then we're going to bring back up to 800. Then we're going to dump back down to 4. Oh my gosh. The volatility, that's going to be insanity. Sandy, you still have the Lifers soccer team. We do. They start back up on September. We take the summer off, though. Yeah. Oh, the big dots like that are from other people. Got it. Thanks. Yeah. Damn, look at that. That's crazy. That's a crazy fractal for BTC. Shout out to all my TikTokers. Guys, got a cool TikTok for you. Look at this fractal for BTC that we're looking at right here. Pretty interesting. This is where we're at. The idea that we could do this and then pump to the upside. And this fractal was taken from yet another coin somewhere else. And you could see, or maybe even earlier in Bitcoin's time one day. But look at this. Okay, at the beginning, you're like, okay, yeah, we're right here. Makes sense. Then you start to shrink this thing down and see what the possibilities really are. And you go, whoa. What? And you're talking about $1 million Bitcoin by September 18th of 2023. Only basically a little more than a year from now, we could be seeing one of the greatest prices in history for BTC. Everyone in here, everyone in this room right now would be probably worth at least $1 million to a few hundred grand. Everyone's life would change. All my Patreons, all would be like, oh my God, this is insane. So stay tuned, guys. So for my TikTokers, follow me on YouTube. I'm going over things like this all the time, putting a bigger perspective into your head so you don't get caught up in the chops. Tim. Sometimes folks need to put their fiat funds elsewhere. They will be back. It's all good. What fractal was that from? 2 years. Rounded top on Luna. Bitcoin and ETH daily volume gap is narrowing. 2 years. I like that dude's idea. That would be a dream come true. 2 years from now, man. 2 years from now, paid, bro. And it tells us 1 year from now, like, so paid. Once we get to 100K, they're going to run into it like you read about. That's when institutions are going to really take it seriously. Because then they're going to know that it can't go down anymore. So they're going to try to get to 10K again, and then they're going to try to push us back to the upside. Be ready for 10K. I want everyone to understand that. I'm looking dead in the face. Be ready for 10K. It may never happen. But right now in your face, say, could I handle 10K? Could I handle 10K? Maybe they will just super chat more now. Sometimes folks need to put their fiat funds else. Yes, life-changing with the lifer crypto is life. Oh, yeah, I forget. Some people are like DVRing and their comments come from like further back in the during the live, right? Pleasures of love. 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 So that's where I would long BTC now. I mean, double bottom off this on the 1 hour. Be a nice long because should pump to at least to the upside now here. So I waited, right? That's why you wait patiently. You long near the wick or on the wick or inside the wick. Stop loss now can be below. Yeah, you could go the lowest high if you want to. And now it would have to break out for this to be a viable trade, though. I don't know if it's going to break out. I think it's just going to get rejected by the top trend line. Just like this 1 hour, just like that 1 hour did. Just blip and roll down. And then we're going to see the dump. That's what I think is going to happen. Kind of feel like it's not worth really trading that at the moment. Maybe something else possible. We'll take a look. But right now... 1.5, it's just the risk ratio is not great. Unless I had to go real hard, 0.8% to gain 2. That's like the best we can do there. Maybe 259. That's an idea. So you go to a smaller time frame and tell you, are you flagged? What's happening? And we did get the bounce. How low did we go? We went as low as 31,900. Interesting. But broke back above 32K. Bulls need to hold 32K. Extremely important. We hold 32K. Extremely, extremely important. You could almost say this is a bearish retest, and then we might just dump to the downside too. I'll be watching this closely for you guys. Bitcoin's in a bit of an indecision phase, indecision up and down, kind of chop again. Highly likely we break to the downside though, so get ready for a short again. We got to just take the market. We got to take whatever the market gives us, guys, every single day. So I think the 1 hour comes to the upside, and then we got to trade it down with the 4 hour. Falling wedge showing signs of struggling. We'll see. Also, look, confirmed head and shoulder pattern, right, which we talked about was beginning to form. There's a shoulder here. There's a head right about there. And there's another shoulder. And this could break down. Measured move would be here like so. coincide with this area of support and resistance right there at 31,313. So there's an idea for BTC right here. You know, looking pretty bearish. Not going to give you a call yet on it. I'm going to be watching it closely. And, yeah. When are we playing Honey Poker, sir? Oh, we got to play Honey Poker, man. With the $2. Appreciate you, man. That's why I love you, man. I don't want you to leave the group. My admins just, they go through it. And tonight is the full moon, which has meant good things for Bitcoin historically. Yes, it has. If you watch my video, I got a video about that, about the Bitcoin moon cycles. Other channels kind of bit me and made videos about it too as well. I think I was one of the first people to really like show it, and you know, obviously not because other people had the indicator. The indicator was amazing, but Amazon. I want to talk about Amazon right now. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I definitely listen to Ralph Smart. Dude's a crazy dude. Big crash, just as predicted. Are you prepared? Kaiser Bitcoin, are you prepared? Interesting. Fear-mongering all the time. But, you know, we could see a big crash to 10K, and then the whole market we could see a whole market crash, Bitcoin to 10K. And then, what we could see, powerful Bitcoin move to the upside. Look at him. He's funny, man. No shame. Get your money out now. Banks, something bad is happening. I watch the Atlantis report. Check them out. I'm going to break you down some good information. Ralph Smart, some good information too as well. All right, so here. I like Ralph Smart, man. Shout out to Ralph Smart. 138 people watching on the channel. Appreciate you guys. So, guys, I have a video. Look, I got a bunch of shorts. I don't know if you guys like the shorts. Do you guys like the shorts? The little short Bitcoin shorts we're coming out with? Random little short videos. Check them out. Not a lot of you are watching them. 79 people. I have 11,000 people. And what's crazy, too, is today we were at, what? 10,984 subs. Just can't seem to get 16 subs. Which is kind of crazy. Something's going down with like, they're kind of tightening. Like, it seems like YouTube is tightening. They're getting tight. There's something going on. I feel it. And we're going to break through it anyway, regardless. I just feel like I'm going to make so much content that I cannot be held back. And the algorithm's just going to be like, well, I have to choose this guy. So look, 4 more people and we get to 11,000. Can anyone just 4 more people and we get to 11,000 subscribers, man? 4 more people. They're just like trickling this on, right? They're trickling it on. Anyway. Okay. Bitcoin back to 3219. You know, I do love to long when the stochastics are low. That's my plan. I should just play my plan and do it. Do what I do every single time, over and over again. And I like to see the smaller time frame beforehand. Yeah, they're both looking nice. Little scalp. I just figure it may be maybe nothing left now. 7-minute scalp. 7-minute scalp is the same trade. Isn't that funny? This could be a bearish retest on the 7-minute too. Look at Refinance, a DeFi project on Polka. We like Reef. I've been in Reef for a long time. I still hold my Reef. 185, 186 liker. Just hit the like button. Yeah, I feel better. Appreciate you, man. I've been saying all week the full moon is the bull flag. I see it here, yes, but I've really been into the moon cycles if you know how the elites operate. Yes, I love the Bitcoin short. Yeah, you're right. They do use I've researched elites, people that are elite. They use astrologers heavily. They use the signs and they do believe in the movement of the earth. Yeah. Yeah, I love the Bitcoin short videos. Thank you very much, Calabasas Crypto. Shorts are good for your reputation, sir. All good. Let me know when there's one person left. I'll join in. I don't know what he's talking about. You ever talk about Gala Games and what they're about? No. I've been saying all week the full moon. Yes, the full moon. No BS, the moon indicator. It's pretty interesting. Let's go to moon phases. But watch my video. Is Bitcoin controlled by the moon? Amazing video. Check it out. Is Bitcoin controlled by the moon? We'll take a look at it right now. Look at this. $10,000 day of Bitcoin all trade on the 1 hour. Been making some, shout out to my thumbnail guy. He's been killing it. Doing a really good job, man. Appreciate this dude. He's always like, more pictures, new pictures. I don't want to use the same pictures. I'm like, all right. I do want to make a new video each time. I go live, though. I want to talk about doing that. Right, is Bitcoin controlled by the moon? I mean, it's insane. Watch this video. I don't get where there's 11,000 people. How do we only get 748 people watching these videos? They're so informative, they're so interesting. Like, but look, full moon pump, full moon pump, full moon pump, full moon pump. It's just interesting. Okay? The full moon is when, too? Shorts or shit. Love you so much. He wants to be 11K. I know. Let me know where there's one person left. I'll join. LOL. Right. Also, a new addition here. Look, you can hit the thank button here on my videos. You can do a super thank, and you can add. Look, $2, $10, $50. So if you're ever in a good mood and you want to thank me, and I'm not around, I'm not live, you can always just go to these new. This is a new feature here that Bitcoin implemented, and I got in. So you can hit this and hit super thanks, man. And I'd appreciate all the super thanks. So thank you very much if you do hit the super thank button. That's a new button here to help me monetize a little bit more on the channel. I don't think it's on the live right now, and I didn't see it on yesterday's live. 190 people watching, 130 people watching, 190 likes. Appreciate it. I just want to see if the video's up there. Wow, 1252. This is crazy. Why did I go all the way for 60K is now more likely for Bitcoin than 20K. Bloomberg senior strategist asserts the full moon is tonight. 11K subscribers just refreshed the browser. Dude, 11K, guys. Yeah! Milestones, man. 10K is in the rear view, baby. YouTube will never suggest your video on the front page. I know, right? Bro, live roulette's witness the launch of Honey Play while you're live. 1 p.m. is launching. What is launching? What is Honey launching? Tell me what Honey's launching. Let me see what you're saying. I'll stay until 1. Why not? We'll watch the Honey bump. I just got a meeting with the boss at 1 o'clock. A big meeting with the boss of my company. You know who that is? The crypto wifer. She's laying down the law. We gotta have weekly meetings. She said we need to have weekly meetings. We need to hit it hard every single week. I told her I'm with it. I'm 100% with it. Let's do it. Weekly meetings every single week. Let's take a look at Honey. Pancake Honey. You're telling me something's launching, or what's launching? NFT coming? Is that what's coming today? The Honey Marketplace? Upcoming. They should have like a vlog. Can't stand that song. It's the worst. Check out the countdown front page, sir. 5 minutes. Are you ready for Honey Play? Ooh, is that the poker? Is that the poker? I thought they already had the poker. Lottery, convert. Oh, so that's going to be the poker. Interesting. Interesting. Ah, look at you can just press plus and they'll add the token to your MetaMask. Dude, they're getting so much better at all this stuff, man. So much better. So much better. 5 minutes. Okay, let's see what's going on with Total 2 in the market. Kind of break it down. So we're bullish and we're bearish. We're bearish bullish today. Dude, they got us indecisive. Are we breaking it all down? Are we breaking it all up? Are you making all the right decisions? That's why you nibble. You DCA. I'm teaching you guys. Like, you guys are going through one of the toughest times in trading. This is it. These are the toughest times. Honestly, this is what makes a man or a woman out of you if you're a crypto trader. Girl or boy, binary, transgender, transvest, whatever you are. If you don't even want to be human, you'd rather be a dog or a dolphin. Whatever you want to do. You guys ever see Dolphin Man? Like turn himself into a dolphin? So look, death cross coming, a secondary death cross coming as the 80 crosses the 200-day moving average. All right, but it could be it could be flattening out. We'll see. Rounded bottom. We need to see the rounded bottom. The second you can round out the bottom, that's the idea. So that's usually the bottom of the rounded bottom. It does something like this, and then it starts to round on out. It'd be really nice if the daily could get us above here, and then our breakdowns would do something like that, and it would come back down to this previous support region. So line of the sand, 32K. Bitcoin doesn't go 32K, then it ranges from 29,000 to 32K, and we'll see what happens inside that range. Okay. So Bitcoin, let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance, right? Bitcoin dominance. What's going on with Bitcoin dominance? Okay. Forming this beautiful uptrend, right? Someone could say, though, it is a bear pennant because it looks just like a bull pennant, but upside down. Could break to the downside. Is pushing down now. The weekly time frame here, very overbought. Highly suggesting that altcoins are going to pump. Like, this is kind of getting ready for a big altcoin pump here on the weekly. Yes, it could take 2 or 3 more weeks, but I think sometime in mid-August, we're going to see a blast to the downside like we've never seen, like something insane. So look out for that. That's what I'm looking at. There's some indications here against what everyone else is saying, right? Okay, so we're launching a podcast on Spotify and Apple Music. It's coming out. We're launching a podcast, guys, so I want you guys to see that. Launching a podcast. All right? Launching a podcast. Stay tuned for that. We're going to show you that. We're going to be launching a podcast, man. Okay? Very excited for that. I got to check something, of course. No, live. Go live. Almost up right now. 1 more minute for Honey Play. About to launch. Waiting for the Honey Play to launch. Shout out to my Honey team. Shout out to anyone that jumped into Honey with me. Still in that Honey, doing our thing. It's made me $300 in about a month. Not the worst, not the best. You know, some people, that's a car payment. That's a car payment, right? So... can't stand the song. I like the sound in the saxophone. I just don't like the craziness. Okay, here it comes. 38 seconds. Honey Play, baby. We start playing poker right now. "21 seconds. Okay, and there it is. Honey Play is live now. Boom. Look at this, dude. See what's going down right now. Honey Play. 5 more people hit that like button. We can get all the way up to 200 likes. I appreciate it. I used to be able to squiggle this and they'd go back, and not the case anymore. I can't stand this. you'll hit something and it wants to delete what you're in and what you're doing. And most annoying thing I ever had to deal with. It's the new mic. It's Windows. Basically, it thinks if you want this window, like you grab something like this, and then it deletes all the other windows or moves them quickly. Very annoying. All right. Now I lost my window, what we were looking at here. Okay, here we go. Honey. I'd already launched the thing. Hold up. It's not available in my area. Can you believe that? Look at that. It's not available in my area. So we got to flip the VPN on, which is going to mess up the stream. Isn't that crazy, man? Not available in your area. I can't do Honey Play in my area. So crazy. That's sad, man. So I don't know what area it is, but, you know, look at the ETH pools. Nothing. I love that. It's mad funny, right? Anyway. All right, guys, I'm out of here for the day. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate it. I'll be with the Patreons for the rest of the day. I'm not putting out any trades right now. I'm kind of watchful right now. I'm looking at Bitcoin closely, watching that 1 hour very, very closely. Stay in the Patreon. I'll update you guys. You know, some days you get 30 trades. Some days you get no trades. Some days you watch the market closely. All depends on what's happening and what's going down, right? This song is horrible. It's one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. Like, literally, like, the melody, everything about this song, I'm not with it. I'm just not with this song at all. Let me see what's going on. I want to get this song out of here. Not a fan of that. Like, I'm not a fan of that type of music. Like this is way better. This is clean sounding. Like, could be cookie cutter or whatever, but it just sounds more clean. I like clean sounds. So Bitcoin could be forming a beautiful rounded bottom here. Okay. Let's get into the news about Amazon, right? Could Amazon be gearing up to accept Bitcoin? All right. Of all the mainstream companies, Amazon Inc. has perhaps seen the most speculation about its potential foray into cryptocurrency space. In the past, rumors have swirled, particularly with the news becoming available indicating that the e-commerce giant bought up digital commerce-related domain names. It is possible that the reason for all of the hype is that given Amazon's size, growth, and influence over business across many different sectors, it could quickly and powerfully sway the digital currency game, should it ever get involved. Now, yet another rumor has begun circulating. Will Amazon accept Bitcoin payments in the near future? According to the Daily Hodl, an anonymous software engineer at Amazon has indicated that the company has discussed accepting Bitcoin payments multiple times, with primary hesitation related to how the business would deal with returns and refunds. Bitcoin's price remains highly volatile, and it could be difficult for the company to accurately refund customers the same value that they paid into the system. No official word, but plenty of signals. For its part, Amazon has remained quiet when it comes to the possibility of cryptocurrency payments. So there's many signals that the CEO Jeff Bezos' team is interested in exploring options surrounding digital tokens. A subsidiary of the company called Amazon Technologies Inc. recently received a patent for a streaming data marketplace with cryptocurrency implications. The patent goes so far as to cite Bitcoin specifically as a potential use case. Further, as indicated above, the company has purchased these 3 cryptocurrency-related domains in the past several months, including AmazonEthereum.com, AmazonCryptocurrency.com, and AmazonCryptocurrencies.com. The company already owns AmazonBitcoin.com, a site that is currently automatically redirects to the company's main site. Interesting. AmazonBitcoin.com. Amazing. Look at that. Look at that. A subsidiary of the company called... So this is said that although Amazon has yet to formally jump into the digital currency world, say its own mainstream coin, the company has numerous times flirted with the possibilities of getting involved. So it's looking like it's not going to be too long from now that Amazon will do what it needs to do. So, right? Honey could get a boost right here with the poker and all the fun games. I could jump on my VPN and we could play some poker. Me and Maddie. Shout out to Maddie who knows. Amazing. All right, guys, I'm out of here for the day. We're going to watch Bitcoin in a funky type of pattern here. It's low on the stochastics. Whenever it is, I trade it, and it's low on a pattern. Whenever it's a low pattern and low stochastics, like bottom of the pattern, what I mean, when I draw a pattern, it's on the bottom trend line, I trade BTC, baby. So I'll be watching it closely. We'll see what's going on here. This is a broadening wedge now, though. Look at that. Megaphone. And that can be a bullish pattern. You get him right here, and you raise it to the top. So this is, look out for this. This may be what I may be plotting here, and I may share with my patrons. That works now. 4.331 to risk reward ratio. Oversold extremely. Oversold extremely. Oversold extremely on these 3 time frames. Tell you that the 1 hour is ready to rock. So yeah, that could be the trade for BTC. We could look at BTC up for the same trade too. If you're my Patreon, you'll get the BTC up trade. Guys, thank you for being here. I'm out for the day. Thank you so much. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Call yourself a crypto lifer. Walk the life. Talk the life. Be about it. Appreciate you guys more than you would ever know. Oh, no, you're not a Patreon. You better join right now. Right? Have a good day, right? Do it. Shout out to everyone here, man. And yeah, we're going to get to the brass tacks. We're going to figure out also shoulder, head, and shoulder. Possible head and shoulder forming there. There's a few things I'm watching closely, so that's what's keeping me on the sidelines here. It's not all lovely. Now it's a red day in the market. Look at that. Axie, dude. Flagging. Remember that. Don't forget. Don't forget what I tell you guys. Cover could come back to the upside. IDEX had some big news. Mainframe. And do what you can and take profits. Take profits, man. Look at Matic on the 1 hour. Dump City, baby. That's it. It is bouncing off the 200 day. And that would bounce off previous support right there, which would be a beautiful place to get into Matic at 80. So look for Matic at 83, 84. Highly likely is going to play out, and a little bit of a, or are we going to make a giant Bart Simpson pattern, which I'm kind of a little, skeptical of, and very possible. That would be a Bart Simpson. So I'm seeing some signs that I got to watch out for. They're kind of, I got to let my intuition do my meditation. I'll come back to the charts and I'll see things clearer, and I'll be able to give some good indications of what I think is happening in the charts later on. Take a look at AMP. I didn't look at AMP. I looked at Ample Fourth. I got to get my Bittrex account up and running. 17%. Going to Popeyes for spicy chicken sandwiches. Damn, man. I try not to eat processed foods, man. It sounds good, but be careful, man. That stuff is the end of a lot of people, especially Popeyes. Let the full moon ride out. Chicken today. Wow. Dude, Mike. How is Mike? Oh, that's a different Mike Jordan? Dude, there's 2 Michael Jordans in here now? Hilarious. That's so funny, man. Beach and oysters today. Smart idea, man. Got them likes. Watch Front. Front breaks this up to the upside. I'm going to go through a bunch of stuff for you guys. I'll be back with more. Watch the rooms. Watch the exclusive calls and charts. I got to have a meeting with the boss right now, and then I will continue with my day. Guys, thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next Moringa and CMOS, baby. There you go. Yeah, that CMOS is really good for you. I agree. Trying to find out where my, there it is. All right, everybody, thank you for coming. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the love. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Tomorrow, remember, 8 p.m. This is the biggest gap without me, 8 p.m. But look out for more content. I'll be filling it up and showing you what's going down. Stay tuned for more. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Thank you so much for everything from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. My name is Sam. I am the Crypto Lifer, and thank you each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for joining my life and becoming part of my movement. There's no words to describe how amazing it makes me feel. It's tears of joy every day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Crypto is life. I'll see you on the next one.